Queen Saudi Palavion ato so. Mail no. Ene da so no. Queen Fato so. Na man for che. Am say obu anon fa bi trolete da. Palavion. Na the trade the pop me try na aka yi kitwe bu echi no what track ho na afu ebubu miensa na de gum.
When hu kranka nyo no a. Utimi so ase tro dollar enye ne.
Me say no otiben sunyani post office. Oh, sunyani post office.
Ose tro dollar enye ne. Mikita.
Okay, enti na that's no. Yedi hu komo yenko. Option for me tablet no me the way na ehase na afi yetumi adi eho enkomo. Okay. Enti we.
We have to be deserve also the man. And I want to yeah for 2-3 seasons division or premium. You doing top player. You have problems and yes ababe ura your friend say ana corona asabeti ball for yourself. So lucky. And ya boy and skafi your friend say FIFA and you see enchemai. Say yeah obi deserve $50,000. I was saying $50,000. Maybe more will be that's where you will say yes, continue. At least Kabaye, Obia deserve
Asempa FM.
$50,000. At least they are taking care of your team by 2-3 months. At least you deserve scan. You go watch scan man go work. Now who go for $7,000? $7,000. Who's the better than about 30-something thousand? And all the other for everybody now there.
As someone can be a machine and he said, "Usikano." Are you rejecting the money? Why are you rejecting Scano?
But the captain be players say your friend said the last time my name is Captain Kasai. My name is Captain Kasai. I'm Skabifi, Fifi, even Sansicano, Eba, the Chamo to Munamotre. But Muso, the Kabi and the Quaco Pescadia, my boys. Me Quaco Pemi and Sika. Somebody are more boys scanning on Mimisica, Mementi.
On this cano,
me, Absalama rejecting Sika. Hey, for man, no man who's a division 1. Oh, me show respect. I'm a respect. Me Abdul Salam. Me Misika. Me no be go everything. Obisu for obisu rejecting the but me, my rejecting media. We are say adia me pay we are say ANCCA. So those who see obi, what trans no see the panel. Me media me my rejecting. Me sika no so me na me me we be as account. Yeah 2 near sign. That's me you obi at me. And my former cousin no man kwa. Uni baby of this calico. So me my reject me there. Me my reject.
Okay, but I don't pay. What is the issue? Adia bakwa. Say na yeti asiani say. This administration football for yankasa akoto aba ayi wom say wom lead the association no. I believe say and the money be hold ma say no kamia say womu take members ni bebre no for granted. And the money be hold ma they are taking the members for granted. Me gidi say I was say going forward I was say the money be wa to me esesa. I didn't think American say oh and the money be hold ma and as asem be hold ma woni ni pedia sebi edu bia na opese change pan say e bia na onim nyansa Tenio say assembly on any obi dia. Wo wanam ntu bia betu no ama nipa no say opese odidi na tam say onim nyansa. Because say ye nyina ye okroma na ye nyina ye nim say efe no anam ntu a wotuo ene ono ankasa bosha wo dia hye the members ene say sikasam wa ye din e dia ma clubs. Even league ayebo ye nyina ye nim the challenges are ewomu ene ade. And you can clearly see the desperation of the clubs at the time FIFA ayen agben say or the because of COVID-19 no obe release sikabi e dia ma na onankasa national associations. And that desperation no make us say clubs no e komu no eye ade a show ye and I say a manifest here the first time FIFA COVID-19 the first scandal e buy and $500,000 and you could hear clubs no na obia e scream say Charlie says scandal ba no munchema yen and yen na ye hu response e no e buy and the sudden turn of events at this moment and some of the commentaries now what you know what you say clearly the members no are atuaba ayi womono. And I'm saying this. Mobeka say in the old administration, now your fair football owners no zombie. Yes, they were called zombie. Yes, Oma is zombie. Oma say zombies. Enti baby I didn't be no ko. Zombie as club administrators say what Ghana hanamo ayo say zombie. Zombie say because ya to aba ayi nipa bi se mun lead yen na mun serve your interest no bibia no na create a god. And this time around the clubs coming into a new era no and make promise say yenye zombie da. See e better on ya who say zombie ni manipulate yen na bibia be ayi administration nipa bia na dey share kon dey e bi si da. But I can see it because the buyer ya get them sika over $300,000 of your own money. Edi common national teams are obi anim say ade we dey mfane kwam. Every right thinking member of society, every right thinking member, CCI, so far the sharing of this money is concerned, and say baby this can cover no enye kwan so. Obi a wodwini right thinking member, our conscience and say baby this can cover no wrong. Because you know him, the money FIFA de ba any dia wato ultimate term over $300,000 SME the command national teams are clearly you know said the effect of COVID-19 on clubs any other FIFA de ba national teams in Cameroon. In fact, FIFA has suspended every national team assignment. There is nothing there to spend. There is nothing at the national team level to spend. Until you turn $40,000 now, who to this under 17? You are insulting. Who did you club members not them? Who did you matem? And you know, I idea bakwa. If this FA so much respect to the members are so to me, now as soon as possible. Now, me will two clubs Kotokone has and Asempa here medium who yaw papa. Asempa what you say? Kotokone has na asem kese se yaba na obia yedin won't a statement from has won't a statement from Kotoko and then start here anytime bia a bigger issue beba a found say yes clubs just like it's happening now no na has no Kotoko obia yedin meanwhile mona mu bie ma no na mu kasa mu bie ma no na mu kasa na fe ye hu se empanyifo akasa adenti ana has ne Kotoko Asempa mutimi kabi opposition for amoko contest elections wo fer Kotoko se plama wo division 1 club wo ye din won kasa na ne amposa wo pe Kotoko adwuma wo ye din won kasa what you say. And these are the voices we need to hear so far as these issues are concerned. Now yebeko na yetie we ezan say now no general secretary ebaha general secretary I try so be explaining me born voice na we na ma bie phone lines no na adwenkyere no aba yenti no Prosper Harrison Ado general secretary e ma the Ghana Football Association tie.
First of all no me can say yeti ye members ni nyase say at least ye kra na ye bisa FIFA ni CAF no ye bisa for more and yes amount we na ye bisa inti ye nyina no ye nim the omufem inti ye bisa no ye bisa for more but FIFA so omuji imboye we sikai abai ehun ejuma starti lockdown time ton inti during lockdown me ko ejuma me staff members ba ebeboa the FIFA prepare onya yeseni meetings say ye online video conference ye presidents of the African side no omo the FIFA share online Asempa FM miss one ninya ye omo the document by say na obe fili no ye fili answer abedua nti omo gi ninya no skawe na omo fi say omo che across border beboa ye nya anka ye benya mo na nko bia nso anya mo ena omo yes a meeting in June nso document omodi to FIFA website omo send ye bi no yesu ye di paper to so na ye di ma ye members nya eno na omo frɛ no FIFA COVID-19 relief plan, the operational model and governance structure. On the sikana eba no ehun hihye wo so far no the OT media endorse we dey endorse that kind of thing. Media ha me ni dia me madwin wo so no any ehihye wo no say ye bedi ni nyina so pepepepepe enye saa ebe aye because on say 1 million ba for general no 500 beba July sana FIFA share no and 5 million beba January 2021 scan so almost see for now and then for future for to bring back football no nti enye ska ye cheni nyana ye di na afi ye twen o ese wo jabi na di football no back unfa football no back ene undi mra no so nti nhihye na eda ho no nso almost the 500 by say no dey map into wo hwese na ya che no no imba almost imba football imba national team imba clubs and imba competition no na nhwe na competition no baba into that 500 no and dey brema untumi mfa unsanka into ya che amamba no pepepe say na FIFA kan no to calculate how dey share disbursement in the na famba national teams no fakamba clubs no any bar competition no don't
Asempa FM
pepe we see the wom another dollar back wo mo you are in trouble if FIFA share no you be so pepe and na dia beba July no u year disbursement na uche se na obeye no pe obeye hu krata account no udi be ma FIFA ansa January dia no beba unye ni year January dia no emba nti enu ni ejuma na ese ye hwe so na edi so pepe di so na wo ye mistake pe na wa ha ho nti FIFA na be sen ni ye omo wo committee ehwe we so omo be sen ni ye forms a obeji scan bi nti what we have done the ayaye no allocation o yen kan say ya che no nti ye no scan ba na ye che ya allocation say we benya say
okay I allocation but a bar krata so sa de che no mfufuro bi amba nti da class na e kasa no but it's about 30 minutes explanation mess up back na ma be the full interview ni nyina no na wahu explanation of the buy but ho empopue ni bi ena ma yi a kire no anase mabo a kire no kakra aba no se to asuma me hu ento asum so a but the key point is that the clubs are clearly not happy with the way the money is being shared. And the explanation, General Secretary Eddie Abba and Eddie Enkobono of the Ghana Football Association. Me and you are say now for young course no kakra me ba you best back now the full explanation of the General Secretary. So first, the COVID-19 relief fund that Abba for Ghana no a concern. Me and some count messages live here on Asempa 94.7 030-2216-545 and 030-2216-546 at 7 o'clock on the dot. Today Monday is the 20th day
Asempa
of July,
FM.
the year 2020. And yes, in Kunya, yede and Semno Bano. We are also live on Facebook and Obetumi Adwene. Udin the same.
Mepacho Coach Abraham in Kansanye. Nemum dudu na frame ya Purugu Chakapama. Mosho, mami take this opportunity. Na men we she Kimpon Cappuccino. Yema happy birthday. Nini neche emaye. Mosho, I think we know okay Mr. Prosper Harrisonado Asemo Kaina. Mr. Wakasa. Mebra penyi so no Mr. Abdul Salam so danon so kasai me feel say I was say omuye meeting na ye kire nchirechire mu no koyi because sika no say you see kire no sika no I was say be eda futuom so that in future no motumi di aboa ni amasana ekuo minim say ye no anase ye no nti no just say was say explanation ne ba say de be obi abete no wa say ni ye teye say nsu na aka eda ye coffers mu
Okay, yes, sir. That's no the idea about 03022165545. You're saying. Yes, sir. Okay, Tonka.
mo so ma me mo Abdulsalam Yakubu Abaso me da bia me ka me si ya wa salam so ten e o Ghana football mu a akaba na Ghana football atumpo ko nenim cars ni bi ya fufu papa when you say niam ya koso no cars ni be omo pede ya koso no ba mo ntimi mekasa so what I say because yen nyina ni cars ni brebe omo to place agu asa no every month bi ya mutu amaka na FIFA e discover si enchema cars na mu to scanner is assume by choice scanner cars na cars ni scanner module na what ti bi akoma said be man na setting na yem say na setting ba na ebobo Ghana na scanner kwa ni de ba na de ba for na setting sana yen na nsi say Ghana ha no na setting na gasa aba na finance
Asempa FM
na setting mo de kwa koye de eti di asko ni ya ba so mo mra bio na say scanner mo so mo de koma na setting ni do ma ti ato so mo de ba ma ensencho for o kan ni mo no chebu cars ni scanner because scanner cars ni bre what ti mo Ghana pa na wo say ne interphone twetwe ska aka wo be ho mo ten mo ni mo ya e so mo ti scanner mo say na be cars so mo be 20 salam de me bona ba su yi pa me cha say face enter
yeah that's it your first say
Musho.
it's okay
We are a big Bernard Ammonia meeting here me air condition specialist coach Duncan e judgment you ncha kese fa kuma me kwa bot malampa Musho wadin tribuna ba eja on say Abdulsalam so e kasa wo pusu nunum no ena eja ami mu no e ba no nti e be say Ghana football is Canada be do say the man team na yem fama clubs minimum entry fama mo ho bra na e dey come di o mo papa ni kwa say the tra on is can ye no committee concern ko di people to mu e say the man class na has folks say ye here there ye stadium pa ye papa
yeah that's it and odi also odi aba me ba cho odi say
The Bacho, me did the champion Dr. Scott, Kimpo travel to this Baba friend as go. Kimpo will be Irish or happy related birthday. Minya, the air can say Kimpo Captino, your friend says, Scana Umudia Bano. Minya, Skya, but so much ye, no be a Timibi. You call clams no massa. So mubedi you, so many you, Mina is Casimia. And a class no so maybe be unable to point is Casimia. Because Omudi is Casamo, the bus and Musho, so much here, and some people be in a bebo. Because I'm just sponsored ban and Yamabia. When you went to me, my name, I mentioned once, yeah, walk out in the league, no business, Cabishim, watching just a Sunday, my name, I say, I am the bar, and we'll do up one year, what didn't scare Babishima Baba sponsor league now, when we say, Banasa, because the Scabia Banasa, the free people, and I said, they're bringing some fine yam who ye, Yalia Bar. Master says, can we say, Munchen Cream, maybe be anti Senjuma, as a copasa more sponsorship.
Asempa FM.
yes so yeah that's it na just say you face ya ho okay enti yeah the course na say the aka robot me that voice note no so aba Asempa 94.7 FM we your voice note na no I very short not more than 40 seconds try so go straight to the point no akasema person kan na fe we dey send it emre sem ye bebo ni nyina eti amamo ye dey ma no nsem na etwa so ama anopay na messages in bebre aba I say Jerome Oche, thank you very much for joining us live on Facebook. So, and Kofi B. Good morning, Mosho. I am a Division 2 club owner. I am disappointed in Prosper Harrison Ado. My question is: national teams do they pay affiliation fee? If yes, they deserve it. But if no, we would take them to court. And Kofi B. Anyway, Abba. I say Abbas Gidan Goro Abbas was say good morning, Mosho. Good morning to you all. I don't know. Emmanuel Tagore Sterling was say education should go in well for the clubs to understand the disbursement of the money. And if the clubs understand everything and they are doing their football politics as usual, then it's up to them. Whole football association are fighting over FIFA fund while Esperance and Co are signing players for $1 million. We are just joking here. James Okai was say, I strongly disagree with Prosper Harrison Ado. How can you be talking about future when the clubs are dying slowly? By the way, by that time tomorrow, there will be no clubs surviving for the GFE to manage. And or the message about was say, good morning, Mosho. Kotoko and Has. I say Korogan has have the personal interest. So why are they quiet? And
Asempa FM.
Edia Ode Aba Enye Enafi Ishmael Amwa was a one show more fire watching you live from Malta. and or the way so Abba El Hase. And then watching you from Legon, Dennis Tay Nate Ediano, and Kennedy Yorson is watching us from Las Palmas in Spain. More messages, and Abba or say Aduma Computer or Simosho, the club's money delegate took during the election is a result of what is happening now. You reap what you sow. Thank you from Japan. And also I did a message way a free Abba. So yeah, the message is never see a kakrana more and Abba, but yan kind as time goes on, you can be at the mamo and Tina. Yes, I want 7 yeah, the anonym and I so as you see now yet me I call your name a hormo. Yan nasi big boss energy drink, big boss energy drink. And no pay or more ekitemu and afi Absa Bank. You can't Absa when we say and nay yakasano Absa HSF COVID-19 has changed the world. And when we say the COVID-19 as we are sepa into the we are in the new normal. Just say and normality na woman a new into and yet the job as usual now. But Absa can say despite the challenges, there are still people getting things done. Now, that is the spirit of Africanacity. And you're still alive in Ghana. Into whether I say the tibia anymore, but Juma health workers on the front lines are keeping us safe. Many other essential services personnel are still doing their job, despite say a COVID-19 era anymore. And that is the spirit of Africanacity. Thank you to everyone still getting things done. Your Africanacity inspires us at Absa enti na say nei wo say adwuma na ye bori nyina no e show mun kran amom guso edi dwuma a enya asem ketwa kwa amadaroma ana no pay yesin konwa
Asempa FM.
Eric I see du boati na bibia bokọ de
nyame adom bibia fine kemada bodima mojedi mafusane de bere nyankopon ase ne adade a onim se ensem de ana ebebrela na so de se fata south ne eboabo no de ba kete wesi nyane brewe bia na ye papa bia nya sope ye live on Facebook ya Asempa 94.7 FM Asempa 94.7 FM like it na wa join here share na wa comment very very important na se no so ehun asema no na bibia de din na je say so prediction baba mu ani ade na
yeah. I'm saying Mankasa just bedin kunim. Mankasa bedin kunim.
Wa shock wa say wa na unche da ni gidi se se ne be ko.
Gidi de na sheda ni so sa. And the no credit o Ghana ye. On say me catch me kase match we hu. Ama obi kura the message ba say what damasi say ma admit say match we dey enye easy match a difficult match. In fact going into this game na me ye me pa. Enti me ye we no kura no. Na ehu.
It's a boy.
Okay.
Some shaman Crawford. Now shaman Crawford. Now Matthias Yapani. So I'm going to make a plantation of the Bano Paya. I didn't some no idea by an toss to the Safata South in Yabaneba. Kidwana Cassaniera Cassini Bodia Busa. Mosho over the weekend. Nobody FA Cup. Yasha Siena, but Jacobo first pin ma. When him said the Spanish Liga is over. Omambeko relegation court. And I'm on Becca so echo. Now, all of a sudden, City has it done to me. I've done national match 34th league title in history. I can say, some get to Accra, Barca, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla. I join in the Champions League. I can say, some get to Accra. A 2 say, BRL, Red Sociedad, Granada, and so the Europa League football next season. And so I finish 5th, 6th, and 7th, respectively. At the 5th from VRL Sociedad, at Osunsia, and 7th from Granada to among every Europa League. Espanyol, Real Mallorca, and Leganes. Among they call the La Liga Smart Bank. That's a Smart Bank La Liga. Now, all the individuals are here in the Spanish La Liga. Lionel Messi and the top scorer. Top scorer, a man said the Pichichi Trophy. The Pichichi Trophy. About 25 goals. And yet, typical of Lionel Messi. So Beji I get 25 for DJ, but a Phoebe sign Bekono and so Genesis 25 for Yadi. 1 penny. Hey, Tikwambia Soro, who share the Zar trophy the ma or Nipa or share a goes to draw a legitimate no a Spanish. It's Lionel Messi aji the Pichichi. Not the Zar trophy is from a Spanish on also goes to draw. Maybe I had the top scorer of the season of Ghana. Near the top scorer, the money we are if you had Ghana near on also so aji. top scorer it trophies near me but Ghana and the Eden Abia Ghana in a budget.
Oh, Ghana,
okay, Zebia, Nanwada, Abia, met story in Asia. So, no, or a foreigner, or Jibiana, her Ghana, and also born to go. Yes,
said this season where NDSA
Victoria Adebayo goes to
Yaya Mohammed.
Okay. If Victoria Adebayo budget Pichichino, now Yaya Mohammed, Abia Ayaji, Desano, Desana, and once I may see it, Desana, Gerard Moreno. Wanona Otumi Ejene kama pa bo 18 goals as a Spanish. Now, Oko Piemo de Zamora Trophy Tiboko Toa, Wanona a goalkeeper, Edman Real Madrid on Naji for a third time in his career. I extend Yasan Ketokwa. Let's go under the Minu, no Joe, it's about Real Madrid about Baye, or a Honomania. I mean, you know, Yano Black, I just Jetrotos, but you know, Tiboko Toa Betches, yes, and so Jada. Mosho, the coach of the season, Miguel Munoz Award.
Yeah,
Miguel Munoz Award. No, it is between Zinedine Zidane and Julian Lopetegui, the coach of Sevilla. But even though Zidane J League, you know, Julian Lopetegui so bit mahadren pa. Osasuna coach and did Yakoba Arasate. One also Edin. Was a Hermode body to Osasuna. Sada the first way and Granada so Echo Diego Martinez so Edin Wumuani and Diatia. Sana someone Sambesi Ako Musho, but Messi. Pichichi Oji and the 7th Pichichi of his career. The 7th Pichichi of his career. And Yasem Ketwakra 25 goals that Medi can say Wabo I say what trap Benzema and Wayesa Equine so. Now we had the 4th season in a row. Lionel Messi to me Aji the top scorer. Which back to back. You know, it is the longest streak of any player in La Liga Santander. I say Kwambia so no 1980 Motomo baby na Hugo Sanchez it to me and Yasem Ketwakra. Now him said 2011-2012 about 50 goals.
Yeah.
Last season about 36 goals. The 50. Bob 150 more to Bobia 40 something. Now about 36. About 25. Are you saying next season of about 10?
Oh, send you now kind of diminishing.
Oh, say. Now, let them Messi and was actually in the Liga Santander history books. Now we should write about the 21st league assist of the season against Alaves on Sunday. The 21 assists and Abraya Xabi Hernandez now Eric Kaka about 20 assists for Barcelona in the 2008-2009 season. Messi about Remo 21st assist of the season about 25 goals counts and Mushu Wayade 1 penny and Lionel Messi actually Kwambiaso about Masani Ebonabasone. So what's my idea parliament to Massa for any shape from the best no.
At least
you know Messi has the most assists. Messi has the top scorer as a Pichichi. I don't bet money women is Sony and the but on my engage Chiano football numpa money the hokre near the Jasmine Sama and also a coso El Honoma Lionel Messi and so and some yet someone Messi did to after season in
First thing we have to do is
Asempa FM.
We have to note a mountain of things. It hasn't been a great season in terms of play or results, but we've taken an important step in terms of attitude and commitment, which has to be the first thing. Other things can follow from that. We have to go out with the same attitude or maybe even more. We have to a bit of calmness heading into the break before the Napoli game. We have to be self-critical and keep working and give our best. Today we showed that we made a positive change and took a step forward.
All right, we're showing and some Lionel Messi what they to which must say yes. He's not happy. So he's not a happy man at all. Yeah. Or else any league, you know, a few months. But despite the fact that Madrid a bomb head to head on me in Madrid above them. Madrid be share money there, but still no GD say Madrid drop 3 points from one that table. So then I say come to us but we should lock down Madrid and Chelsea, and after long time back to back wins, just Enra and Madrid a drawback against struggling Leganes relegation. Tennis and some society. Mosho, you go so Casper in some Mosho. Sergio Ramos a breaking record for the most goals scored by a defender in history. Defender Bianye Bida. For the opening goal, Enra Mosho an 11th league goal of the season against Leganes. Mosho defender Bianye Bida in the 21st century there. No, don't go there. Yes. Why are they 15 years ago? na Mariano Pena or ye before a taffy a chemoshu a cha I don't quite 10 pe you are 11 why are the papa 1 penny hey if you look at by idiot goes to do a messy ashen and one on a swatch of 6 schools you know much why if you throw a share message anymore pepe no if you drop a share only pepe no purchasing say no be free to be share no anymore now share now need pepe as a main granny. Mushono ne sana na ma Spain preko. So ma che omom ko relegation and one more Europa League, no one more Champions League. The chance of Villarreal force Unite Emery no. Unite. Yeah. What so nyadwuma. To ma fa no. Yes, coach. You have career. One on bomb mark when be so no almost celebrity so my idea pani you're from a yellow submarine almost on the boy Europa League next season about Europa League then go for the Europa League master that is Unite Emery about Spain hot which why it was Okubuke mu Arsenal there but more of him and Vogo Okochi Almeria Okochi Valencia Okochi Sevilla and to mujidi say Europe mu kwedi Sevilla no di yes Europe mu kwedi o me hia so mra me bom na be bia ntimi and Kuyi and Farmer show it was 3-1 Chelsea Chile Manchester United Sanya Gore Niebedi FA Cup final semi final and Mosho United Fui yeah I'll call the I'll command just no the meeting go some meeting
Willian offside as Pilaqueta's cross Giroud and it's gone in Olivier Giroud puts Chelsea in front in the 11th minute of added time. Williams has given the ball away to Mount. This is Mason Mount. Oh, and it's gone right through David De Gea and into the back of the Manchester United net. Well, the first goal might have been a De Gea error. The second goal is an absolute howler by David De Gea. Giroud, Mount, Alonso. Oh, it's in. Rudiger scores Chelsea's third. And there's no coming back from that. And again, Martial, and he's gone down. It's a penalty. This will be Manchester United's 19th penalty of the season. Bruno Fernandes facing Willy Caballero. It's something of a penalty-saving expert. He's a penalty-scoring expert. And it's 3-1.
All right, and after the game, Frank James Lampard or say Kwambia so person finish the season on the high power. Person finish the season year and only some Frank Lampard or the Atuja.
We want to win things, and at the start of the season, if you'd have asked the question, it would have been, you know, we weren't in the race really for top 4. In most predictions I saw, you know, quietly I was hoping, and you work away to try and get that. So I don't want to put everything on 3 games defining the progress that individuals have made, that I think we've made as a team collectively. But of course we want top 4, and we want to try and win that final when we're at the business end. So let's see, let's try and replicate today.
Well done today. All the best for the rest.
Thank you very much.
All right, and no and someone any two draw one more now to say yes only I jet to be na say na selection no sheda koyi papa bia ne adia na and someone only adia to dwane say chale ampanokre or rest key players and a backfire. I don't know what he was thinking. Rest key players in such a big game and a kubukemwa only.
We picked a team today to give us a best possible opportunity to go through in the cup and be ready for Wednesday, and it didn't work today. Of course, we came almost to half time. We had to change when Eric had to come off, but that will stand us in good stead for Wednesday. But we didn't. I picked the team today to go through. Obviously, everyone has to perform, and everyone has a chance every time we perform to stake a claim in the team. David knows he should have saved a second goal, but that's done now. We've got to move on. We've got to look forward to Wednesday.
Just Wednesday ni wa papa etrimwa e kwa affect selection kla. Who prefers boys among popoy when na we tranchen oh dabi. So me akua anymore. When him say Arsenal for hey radio hey your friend is saying apprentice abonement too. Na nya sam keto akra Pep Guardiola Yensha Stanicity, they could be
Asempa FM. Arsenal are growing into this. Confidence is rising. Pepe's cross is a good one, and it's put in. And Aubameyang has not passed up his second chance to score. That's a super finish. Mikel Arteta has seen his team take the lead over the team managed by his old mentor. Flag stays down. Lacazette is the one over to the right. Aubameyang with a free run. Aubameyang with a second goal. Completely against the run of play. but Aubameyang's run and finish was sublime. Guardiola looks beaten, he looks perplexed. Mikel Arteta still looks focused. This is a landmark moment in his rookie management career. Beating his mentor, taking Arsenal through to another FA Cup final.
Right, it's another FA Cup final in the offense. And only summer a copy more Mobia on the master where the apprentice are beating the master. Nampa to Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta Moshani JD. Then he had to be pa. Or say he's on cloud 9. Yes, when of course. Then
we had an incredible week to beat the best two teams in Europe in 3 days. Is something that doesn't happen every day. Credit to the players, the way they are standing, they are fighting, they are believing, and the chemistry that they have generating between them to go through difficult moments in the game, but as well to play some really good stuff and score the goals that we scored today.
We know your relationship with Pep. We've spoken to Pep and he's understandably very disappointed. Have you had a chance to speak to him at all?
No, I just high-fived him after the game and wishing that nothing will change. I'm trying to win football games for my club and he's trying to do the same. We are both very competitive and I love him like yesterday or this morning, same way.
I like him like yesterday or this morning. And you don't in some city, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang doing justice in that game. 2-0 Arsenal. Now, to say yes, but see that United so at 2 matches here and Yadwat. Yeah, show more. Say final never set in a BBI fine. Come on. Arsenal again in Africa final and 1st of August. We show and Ebaso.
That's right.
Arsenal versus Chelsea
on the 1st
at Wembley.
Oh, Chelsea home. Wembley, Chelsea home.
Money Arsenal nebo no Africa po. Money Arsenal nebo.
The
moves Arsenal.
Final near penny. Na bano.
Yes, and I want some ABC acquire. Now, to say City for defending champions. I want to be amba. Almost film the Chelsea for money Arsenal nebo. Arsenal so Africa po no. Wajibia. Eti mbesho munyesa.
Yo, why not? Me say final near peno. And na bano. Arsenal final.
You say Marina won a former clubs mean wa coach United pain. And wa coach Chelsea pain.
Yes.
To a person bomb number top 4. To a Leicester 4 and Leicester.
Simply.
Monana say. No yen na doy or hoda. Amen. You say Marino was a chale. It was a tactical victory.
Yeah.
What is it? Tactical.
We know do by this time on what say yeah. This is the special one.
Oh massa vera. See.
You know, difficult game and lots of pressure because we know without the 3 points, our hopes for the last match would be gone. So we felt that pressure, we felt that responsibility. But we analyzed the opponent well, we knew how to hurt them. So I think strategically we did well. And then the players, they had an amazing effort and great 3 points.
All right, and one is some Papa Moreno. What are you two? And there was Bournemouth Southampton Bonnicam, Danny Ings again on the score sheet for Southampton. Like I said, no sending 7 Swiss Equoye and to read table Namusho and you Liverpool City film Chelsea, Miensan 63 and Leicester. I was 62, about 37 games to another day. The United, I was 62. United Winia, yes, 65. Hey.
And never tell
but let's not lose the Yamamu.
Yes,
Yamamu pa near Diati, and listen and some Swiss Hurricane, Papa, and yes, I get to cry. Two teams say, Jamie Vardy, 23 goals, Danny Ings, 21, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, 20, and only Sunny and some Nisiatie, Italan Sare A. Inter Milan only yes from about 2-2 just Mtiase Kralwen Lukaku required a bubble penalty and Manique 2-1 Fiorentina about Torino 2-0 Napoli winning 2-1 over Udine and of course Brescia about Spa 2-1 Moshome Pamai catch both teams to score on Sampdoria or team say yes and the Juvenile Lazio and Ebo na team say yes AC Milan Mosho Muchi Bologna Bomu Mushu is over the weekend there Atalanta na say bibia mushu Atalanta say bibia wachi hela zuruna na bonao otiwasa kwatwa one mushu aka wango pe na over 2.5 abo oh medi ayi for ho ya pa mushu ma so sorry pressure na so and the last you ebuka mu say boom na so be she na Inter for bit mama na pressure kwa na Inter TV my mushu Juve 77 and Inter Milan ko on she say can Inter win ya Inter ko drop 2 points Kenta wini ko yan ke 74 musho na kaka 3 points Juve was 77. Inter could drop points. Can you imagine? You see Italy there. No, so me dream one. Mentiase krania there. So time na book of to the military ho. So you know, Monaco for Pamo Robert Moreno no. Monaco for Niko Kovac. Okay, Kovac. Yes, I'm pump straight to. Yes, ya pama we kope coach. I'm pump na no kokuru be shame. Yes, near there. I say I uja for shada nya de papa bi asanti. And next season on na be coach at ama eye Monaco. To show me fancy na time na book off na etwaso over to you.
Okay. Na I coach your bay nkunya or what for the. On so mo jana kwan.
Be ye pam. You say be ye pam sa. Season akona we ye ndie. Pam.
There's no there.
Yeah, we pay be pam say ah. Bebre kwat Canada.
But Lepetegu why are you?
Bia coach of a season it is possible. Sevilla 4 be over 4 what they were doing. And no crap points be drop it you know. And they had training there. So here team pressure is you say. Real Madrid in the pressure ho. To Madrid do ba. Nya fit na Madrid ba matama kwe bia. Debi. So yeah, you know, hand so many time man no boy but fear there. At least you are sure so be crash home. And you bia no drop it there. Atletico Madrid also this season no more struggle but at the dynamics of the season man home so I just say oba on should be in the drop video binya
1.1
yes. At least we want to me secure the European football next season. Another good thing for Atletico, no matter what happened, the usual suspects. It was Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, there was Sevilla, and one asan buru mo Europe. Sevilla can say the Europa League. That's right. But no ba Champions League. Ultimate player no Europa no petit no film. Spain is over, and now France is over, Germany is over. Akamo monfa money in Italy for monfa nyomo honi adia. But Juve nanka the sari ye nka interphobit mama bibi. At good run for their money, but they can't go into for and to me and maybe Papa because last you are here, I could welcome. But the sorry is and she yeah because it's not somebody who say oh baby because Champions League don't pay, but the Champions League.
Okay, you see now messages about Alasan back on good morning Moshoso and the crew. Kudos to my darling club Chelsea for making me proud yesterday. We do it where it matters most, and he who laughs last laughs best. Man United 10 beans. I am Alasan Tema Leroy Cable and Odifri Ebaye Prince Selom. Was good morning Moshoso. We Arsenal fans are Eric, you are coming back for case study, eh? Okay, and not just a case study, no. Ebeba, just after we that's what I say. Now you didn't come. The general will be here. Now, Bibia, so to me, so we Arsenal fans are already celebrating the trophy because the final has been already been played. We will use Chelsea for pre-season. Prince Selom, the Roland, happy to hear this, Roland. Colleague Gono and I'll do it free ebaye. And next man Samo show. Good morning. Ariku looks fresh, but his shirt looks like these people can talk. Akiola Bonnie was a Manchester supporters. Life matters. Chelsea fans, please hug United fan and save a life. And also the message about I say no. So and I was watching you live from Kwashibu. This is the Humble Lion. You are live and clear at Kwashibu. And ordinary about Anthony Boucher Mosho Blues Forever final next and ordinary about and then Nana KJC was a Manchester United can score Chelsea 3 times in this season, but still we go trophyless, but the Blues all the way. And also edit in the Abba. And to keep sending your messages. Anime Asempa 94.7. This is the ultimate sports show.
Yedim se nyoma na fomu nanso wodia kukudro na ehyasie ma startup bank na efi absa emwa wo ma wedwuma no enyini a wontua hwe ane sa pepepe wedwuma betumi enyammoa ewo covid mmremu eye free banking services market access mentorship ene ne akika ho bebre ene yede ma wo ma absa emfa startup banking hyehyɛ sunku so entos yo pebi engo wo breso bo absa startup account enne a wontua hwe Wayne African City, Wayne Absa.
Call absa.com.gh. No who ye and share kakao.
Asempa FM.
Fellow Ghanaians, Yes, Star Times new HD decoders. Yeah, the bedwa so what dance na media channel no. 1080p. Wait, it's me recording program. Bia. All you need is external device. Ultimate connected decoder bako. At the month, 3 mobile devices. Decoder no, this cable no plus 1 month free bouquet subscription. 140 Ghana cedis. We can't go to the Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
Wo yo bema woni fie aduana ekwa tie me yusumu yare ana process disorder yare ba ko a se wo hwe ne ye betuma ha pa ma process ni emu opodi ehia wo na process system abase ebedi bema bia akagyamu enu ehini ene haban ene akabo mu aye process system eye haban nko a ntemu ha enam se ofa process system a ubada na ho asundwemu na ho besi husu yi ankasa Munye bi wo drugstore bebremu ewo memu. Enye ma apemfo. Ema nkwada no fo, anan nkwada nimro mfie dumienu. Edu ahwe edwadie nkatomu ajatum se eye. Etumfofre Phytotech Limited ewo 0246 490116 and 020 997 7733. Prostate system, a healthy prostate, a healthy life.
Okotoshe suku awu kwama wa wodachi waje wo sika san ade wo ye adwuma otobud ene ekwesi ada o mobile money phone o ma
enya saa o na me fra ka kire o se de wo betimi di sika amane anasa waje sika wo network bia so eso no network ne me network kra emfa ho across aye easy
sa
ne mame wo de mane me 50 cedis na hwa ade
mame fra later why na me di nku sra machi
Asempa FM. Money and also beji mobile money. Every network bearer was across aye easy. Jumadi free gifts.
Send the mommy. What do you send the mommy?
Me manage big things home. Me fast small things in yehe. Enunti na manage Go TV hono. If we say Go TV there, me nimsa bribia omo beg chire me bigger and better things. En kan about the footballer. So we did that.
Sergio Aguero.
Yeah, Crado near the football papa no ebre wo back. Super Sport will Go TV so the live football ebre wo back. And then the rough. Yeah, who the do na big boys number back in town. Trela Liga ni Syria our games in na.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And crystal clear digital pictures and the sound papa video they brewo e will Go TV so. Many go slow crowd. Ko pay by the point and now mobile agent be a bet one cha hu too. Go TV. Live it, love it. Akwenshia wo hoi esida. Ebetumi aye afidie akwenshia. Ana ebetumi aye akoma yare. Ana emdwudwe mpo. Ni awudi kan ye no ehu hia pa. Se yade a wankasa wanya akwenshia. Ana wo hu akwenshia a. Fra 112 ne nya muaye intem every afidie a wode fa ayarefo eno. Nya akomatoyem efise afidie a wode fa ayarefo bebro ahasa na abagana. Fra 112 womre a wapomodin mu aye den na jewo ene wabusuafo ene wadofo enkwa. 112 emwa beba 112 nya hobambo memfre emre a wunhia moa esanse ebetumi ama obi a ohia emwa enkwa efri ninsa ye omamba pa.
Say, Betway for to score na say babiem ne chenkane no kra. Na what you be a who akwanya say obet need 25,000 Ghana cedis. Ne wasa we ya ne say which player property a obet what ne di kan e wa kensie biem. Hwennyoma mu yie pa na wankasa you player ana mia random pick button no na enyima entry ye free kra. Na say we nimpa ye be roll over amount ekopim 50,000 Ghana cedis. I go kensie 9 ball bo 49 e ye fraud to score. Betway.com.gh na Betway our fraud to score so when you do what you won't come and you're free. Betway kwampanyin ansamo.
Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
Okay, so live on Asempa 94.7 and Wasugusa 18 Osha. Just about 36 minutes after 7. And it's a brand new week. And yes, in Kuya, you are good moon some urban and restaurant. You have a corner the 7 up back. I say Emaros International Limited. And pay me bon Kaya say we are contractor now. We are Obia Usidine contractor Usidine. We are estate developer. I just say also Usidine Tuntoman call for. We are making near Debiano. Ujem kofo djuma eye ema wo mo anase uyo bia edan ho djuma na wo ya tienie pa esan se Emaros aba e dia ma ene Emaros International Limited akofa beautiful bathroom accessories se yesisi adwaye ene ho niema de Ghana ha Emaros ena eye number 1 esan se o ma kra niema ni nyina fiaboche ana aba na ni quality ni de esewa esewani esisi e ka cho me pese one kasa wutu na ma na wukọ Emaros for om showroom e wa chimota ba bia kantanka automobile e wo no e ho na Emaros e wo kobo wani akonwa keke contractor mason ni anase estate developer a wusisi nkofo dan dia ma wo mo wuhia Emaros for niam yibi na udi asiesie bathroom ni nyina kama e dia ma wo mo esan se eniema no e made in Italy yakra e dia free Italy e na aba wudim se Italy de e basa niam na e wiese fa na nyina womo enomo ya de pa womo quality brands we say Ariston, Ideal Standard, Hydro Brick, Rack Ceramics and Afri Grohi. When you na FO Emaros asweye enti ope Ariston water heaters different sizes made in Italy. Unsabe can be your WCs of beautiful models, your water taps, telephone showers or basin taps, sink taps and afi your bedded taps so your cabinet sink bowls and also made in Italy and afi your corner and straight bath of Ideal Standard obi a we plumber bia o sidan bia de make kan nyina woni se papa and I me bobo din no enti udan ba bia wasi edu bia no ko Emaros na oni omunkodi nkomo omo beautiful bathroom accessories of all types and models my numbers no na tieni we plumber na o the customer eba na obetwade a ye wo achede a ye de ema wo saa so na any customer obe spend more than 500 Ghana cedis so no ye wo Italian wine any disinfectants ne ade a ye de chiche man adwuma ne ye de efekeke so baba no atade na ebro 500 Ghana ne ye de niam nketenkete bi eka ho e de ama wo enti enei ko na ne omo eni dwuma we no eye Emaros International Limited aswe womo ewo kantanka automobile showroom honma achimota and afi kumasi for shop number 9 Patasi Police Depot ewo jinase kwan so a free Emaros ewo 055965068 055965068 anase 020570949 020 15770 only Emaros International Limited and you can come say all goods are imported and made in Italy and yede abba dewa osi afa kobi dewa
afa say dewa na say o ma vim ne bem dewa
now afa this is dewa 539 select 5 numbers from 1 to 39 kobi we no f papa
1 to 39
1 to 39
and you 1 to 39 1 to 39
now you 5 numbers every move now they were any can say you can play as many times as you can into an place you will be
oh, but you share 5. No, I share 5. I share 5.
Multiples of 5.
And I am through.
And you remember the number 1? By 7 p.m. you can be richer by 174,000 Ghana cedis. They were.
Jẹjẹrẹ mo bẹ dani mu ọsùn pọpa. Wọ́n bẹ tọ́ nu àbọ̀dí ẹ̀yẹ tí wọ́n lè wíyẹ sẹ́nu òhún bíà. Na
so Emma Rose Adaroma. Ghana 40 Denne. Emma Rose International Limited. Quality and beautiful bathroom accessories of all types and models. And I'm going to tell you about. Say Ariston water heater type of beer. WC beautiful models of water taps. Say telephone shower. Basin taps. Sink taps. Feeder taps. Jacuzzi. Excellent cabinet sink balls. Papa. Corner. And a straight bar for 5D standard. Shower booth size beer. Yeah, the pure glass stainless steel na yes. Ideal standard. Rack ceramics. Grow head. And hydrobrick. Water from Boko. Chiche Emma Rose International Limited. Ewon Kai. Omo Bear Kantanka Automobile Showroom no Wachimota. Kumase. Omo Patase. Police Depot Shop number 9. From Cecilia 0559 650 682. Emma Rose International Limited. On the mobile from Atishay. Kamasano Peria.
DSTV and Sandy Leaks are Kesiano Ba. Me say the big boys are back.
Is your heart racing yet? I know mine is.
The crowd near the live sports Papa Ebro. Jinji Dao Couch Muna Budget with favorite stars here. Well, we are sporting mix are Kesia Papa no Naso.
Sergio Aguero has conspired in the finals. Cristiano Ronaldo! Something special for his hat-trick goal. Lionel Messi does it! A priceless goal from Lionel Messi! Drama from day one! This is the league we want to watch!
Central DSTV no too. Nimu stars ya wo support your money nyina wo bia ba ko pe. DSTV Live Sports fie ba ko pe.
Okomankra
Bakwa Maka
Okomankra
Ensuruja Adura Enyon Numero 1.
That's right.
Bibia di dem Bibia di dem and the Monday on Swagina now so come on.
Bibia is solid.
Do Monday na me two voice na no pass now na muda hopa.
Muda ho say udi weekend ya.
Udi weekend ya. E muda hopa.
Okay.
So Bibia come there.
No na emota birthday.
No na emota birthday.
Asempa FM.
And oya dey is a
what does on Professor Zunzu money
the birthday. If I don't share the birthday with Kennedy somewhere in Japan.
Sir,
who said Kampong is the youngest board member of Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Okay.
At the age of 26 years, now you're a board member of Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Okay.
Spending millions of CDs on the club.
I get
Herbert
you.
Mensa time.
I get
What
you.
I get you. On record, the youngest board member of Asante Kotoko.
Okay.
Kennedy somewhere Japan.
Okay.
Also na Enra birthday. It just always said great people.
Okay.
And then I on birthday no. When say Zoom Nelson.
Yes.
Nanda
from Kra.
Nice one. The professor himself. That's right. Okay, Kobe. And young boy. And then Jordan is all fresh. That's right.
Yamoache and Amesamo Aquaba Ediba Asempa 94.7 FM Casa Fidieso and Anopay. Join your live on Facebook. Yadem El Honum. Also, ubetimi Ashebi El YouTube. Asempa 94.7 FM. Oshare El YouTuber. And Koma Chegu Sisia Ninano. Ubetimi Edwani and so Ashebi. No one who said the normal El Coso El Studio Hakamapa and Anopaya Yabopa Ninano. Na Yade Ebra Wono. Otienka our second takrade and an impatem de anese aha asida 105.9 FM yatna se efisem and assembly me bon petim wadre and so ede ama wo meden ede Cobblestone na yensha semfemfri enkoma odoa ananopay Kwajo Mensa Moshosho Ghana for Kojo Estati here na we raise out to say enya dia eda from kra ninya ne say enei sika eba be piemo ewo memo e free calf any FIFA so ye na ne clubs no ehunu kwan a empenfo eche no omo chema womo entia se kra ewo kwan a empenfo ejina so edi acheska na kofa nsem bebrebe enende edi epa na eno ena ukom na hwese de noma esifa echedia Mediama FC Boboko no penipa wakasa edmawom yenua Patrick Akoto eno odi nsem kakra etuja na ne nsem nyina ene se nyame yaduma wukwada ebei empenfo eye hyehyeye nomo etimi akosia executive council no esanse ensem no ese emunchemu ankasa etimi ba na emunchemu a ebae nanwada na yachicheska no na yebiebie nkratemu yebiebie eye ohwe internet so a ene se ne nam hone ade no wose emchemu no ese etimi yechiremu ye pa ne nyane se nchemu no amayi a ebefa nsem bebrebe enso etimi apantimi no ka sei omo hwenim se wukwada ebei womo edi samiti nchenchenche no ebetimi asise so na obianso no ate ne ho ase
menye happy with the uproar. Menye happy with the misunderstanding. Sometimes very vile attacks. Because a buffon, maybe because in Chechemunu said that may it's in ABA with time say F4 no engaging the various blocks Division 1 engage Premier Division. No more explanation. I'm afraid say a toasuma. I said the England by dream before. People will simmer down.
Yeah.
And toasum MI and so. Nyamicha die sikana say MI.
Yeah, MI.
MI by tattoo. Say ba say nebekono. So it can be reviewed. It can be reviewed because see creating this impression in the eye of public say na sikembia ba and abamuncheni it creates a certain image deficit MI as football enterprise on the face value, on the face of the pink sheets.
Asempa FM.
And with this FIFA guidelines,
it's difficult to pass a judgment. After I'll making more informed decision and make definitive claim after our meeting with the FA on Wednesday, after our meeting with our reps on Wednesday. Because ABI it looks 17,000, 15,000. Because me ahead of Ubi Obama explanation. Because I want to understand why the national team.
But
I want to understand.
They are still misunderstanding.
Yes, so that is why I'm saying. What that meeting no. ABI no will bring clarity. Say Antiasia will issue a statement. Say Antiasia on this money. The next phone come back. Committee no more chance, around the Macado no.
Yeah.
Calculator no. Say no cash you.
Scientific.
Asempa FM.
I don't understand the issue about media capacity building. What is media capacity building? Because is it online? Is it TV? Say TV.
That issue already.
Is it radio? Because one, you can't tell me this kind of mass work.
Wey ene Samuel Patrick Akoto unim se oyobi okasa edema Boboko ahodo a ewo omemu no clubs ni nyina ena ene wo betinemu ewo eye memnenda Adum TV dwumedie so ena wotena se wocheche mu kama ede emaya yede ehonkomo so yede eja wo no meanwhile General Secretary Edema Ghana Football Association Uru Prosper Harrison Ado enso acheche mu echeche de ntia sika no kra no ekomo fa so ede ache no wode emunche mankasa en wode ebe
disbursement document no amanfo kitano enu ye page 2 page 1 no ya share their NTIM national teams no be e page 1 no but amanfo atwa page 2 no no mo circulate
page 1 no they didn't na mo national team
on say national team aban na fa wonka but enye kanu bi wo
FM
because ebia ye ni Liberia akobo aban befa 3 weeks camping or feeding any match in Ankasa. But yes, we are sure because Mbana Trenfi and Kwada Fina on the group no mania team cohesion pass na dibe kosono. Ebia pese compare almost 6 weeks and 5 weeks and even 3 months. Inti difference no yana ebefa but nyina eboayen because omu year e benefit clubs na the same clubs are omu free bano because omu salaries no boy year na amanfo be form a teams no be benefit nti said ye be boa aban boa yen but feel say ye prolongi campaign na e be boa ye
Jemo wey sama Prosper Harrison Ado ena wode atuja no wo wieye ena wosan ekasa edifa ekwan a efe no edu ba bia wo mo spend ewo empokran Black Queens for no one day eya dodo na fo se aban ko ena expend wo a enu tisika na aba no maye ma wumbi no wosan echechemo edifa Black Queens ehun
afi unim say Black Queens omo call Turkey ya na ya arrange omo call camp wo pram ye to ya honka nyina na agreement with Turkey tournament for no say omo wo tournament omo per team free Africa ye betumi aba na tournament ne e ho hihye ne first of all tournament can da so but at least they will give us their accommodation facility training facilities ne nyina well class na dia omo ntumi ma any ticket ti ye hwa de no guess yi wo pram omo prepare for a major match at Enduye by a person munya cohesion no
Asempa FM
and they take advantage of Turkey world class facilities ombenya Ireland abo ombenya Kenya abo ombenya Chile so abo instead of omo wo pram ebi omo de omo nuamo various teams no don't forget the teams no ya select best no ko campo that course ni nya FNFI because ye na ebi omo ko enye competitive match but ye feel say ebe boa the building of the team.
Ejina se we eye enchema opene no wodi tutwa enti e kana ya boato no emse na ebusia enti se sika na ibadia esetimi eteto na wasanso kiremu ewo kabia na no ada omusa eboye ewo eye campaign meche Black Starlet for enso koye no wosi na no so eye sika efe no a na preference ye esi se ne se sika ibadia na setia na wombeti
Starless now mo match in soon but now if you say football are call off for a long time players no ball until start here no ko ball international match e be affect you so we come Starless at Cape Coast company na GFA until ye prepare mu ansa tournament no side bedu enu aban befa until na ya allocate bi no ni nyina eboa ya ankasa players yi omo free clubs ye ma clubs na until na ye dey be two osa no
it was say a year animal clubs no entini yete near the teams ni na e the mamo clubs no we nchima Prosper Harrisonado wono general secretary Edema Ghana Football Association ena wodesa nchimu enso wode eba ya anope mede ehonkomo enso bomu ede ama wono yanku yanime na fe yamawre mo still our Ghana football mu ne de onim se ena no yare betudwa ema edifa players bia me no eka sei wo mo ehu akoka dwam ewo eyempokra no bi man so na se na enoma mu aitempa ede amasa emrantie ya utum se na enyata edafom kra enso ehonom na no ena Montari Tego ono ena na elidi attack no wo hwe worker player pakwa no Liadi no mo nyina so eka ho Montari Tego echechemo edifa bebia ene omaduru ampenfo chema wo mo atimi abepie mo ewo pram achese ye quarantine wo for 14 days na Montari Tego echechemo edifa kwaya wo mutimi efa so efi Ethiopia ebepie mo ewo omemo no
the airlines no mo kokasa any bia
Asempa FM
fly which is on the 3rd of July Aba Lume and I say okay then your destination no Aba Lume then we will pay the penalty and also changing of destination no. So we agreed and any communicate here so this is what is going on and on my judge said before we can do that this money foreign minister no ministries ne communicate any government so that my green light omonia clearance now then we can get our ticket and after they book it start ticket and you know you to do your DPR obia compare ni sika why say we have refunds bina that which year extra and for tickets no any baby which is to go no yan sisan obia sisan obi mucha $400 we need $350 we much $150 and at the identity and Yama Motia says, okay, airlines agree. So Yami Aduma on the 17th, you know, the rest so almost some organize the clearance, you know, any bus, every fire, every Lume Abano, and the Tobiaco Church and Sika for airlines, you know, and Namia entered in the neighbor drew Friday and almost made fire. Any blast about from Lume to Pampama, here was his yarn.
Oshe said, Diana and Crawford Eka, Ebimu Gidise. Na it was 2 shots a timer na mudi soon for sikane accommodation near dear no more nankasa no na yentua mukayi na
akitwa bibia bakama and na make say whatever you do no men cannot get you west before you seek for help what I say ugo ho wakoye ejuma ya tia oka udi da show for 3 months once and did one father and one now they show So we train nani na asakra and you call for help. How are you going to survive? What I say? So yet now you can work permit, resident permit, then you have to go and pay another $50 and $100 for just 1 day exit visa. And you see a cafe flow. So whatever we did it ahead of time. Ma Asempa enko generate enko ye kesiye ansana nko mpenifo baye mwa. Dan kesiya ano. So bi akodi kaka no ntimi ndika to say 5,000 Ghana.
Wei enchemo amontare tego ena wode etudwa hye so se enyo no nko ame no eka say former house of folk kwakwando wono eka ho bi ena fe obeka ne yepa nuhu brothers a no musia kan erima Ashanti Gold me kire Al Hassan nuhu ene fuse nuhu omunyam no ka say omo so apiemo ewo prampram ho ye kwaranta won kama Adongo Richmond Latif Salifu Osmanu Rahim Sanso ena Kalusia Al Hassan Adam Masalashi ena fe Mauli Osei Idrisu Safiu Sanso ena Amos Echiampon Frimpon Manson Yakubu Mohammed ena fe Isaac Amuzu womo nyina players awodwa me no eka say womo observe the state protocols ewo pampram na yetimi ahwe akon edetia yade bone sebia na obi mpo ena wabepiem ewo mamu a na say 14 days na chino yetimi agya ama omonso no etimi akopiemu ewo omafiefiem na no ena montare tego echemu dia enoma de omosua bi pa o se ade asiye ewo Ethiopia no omosua no ma bebre de afrimo.
For me, what I told them, Obi our dream, should just take it as a lesson. Then next time, Obi Kumwa, you can advise the person. Me, can say planning ahead, like like you plan ahead. Because for me, we plan ahead. Tell me what 5 cities are. I tell me the 3 cities. I'm managing 2 cities. No emergency be bad. I can manage the 3 cities till I get to Ghana. And they can say, and no boy me be great. What I say, because although so what and the fake you still have to save some there. Now the biasha will now manage. And to me, make say, and on a boy make a class. So although we don't say it be more and to survive the break because almost cano the break waste. What I say, so we support each other. Now you do fear, oh, the now you settle your own fear.
Montare Tego ekane na wadapo mo Edma Mediama FC okopiemu Kumasi Asante Kotoko ena no yete ne nkan na yese onenam Ethiopia atese ne ho aka dwema omo aho akere won pa ena otese ombepiemu ewo Ghana Soccer of Excellence pram atese enwada ye no edi nkoma wo cheche enkomo mo ede emaye no yame aduma ye bedi akire na 14 days ne enso no na fe ye hunu bebia players nyina enso no so mo sa ko Ethiopia ana so mo tina mamu aba menga with Premier League clubs ne de nya ne bedi akire na fe ye de eno so nkomo yetime edi abro ma yemfa we emfam se oti akanten ekane na pape wono ena ye technical director Edma Ghana Football Association Francis oti akanten ena wo chechemo erifa enoma ahodo a esempenfo eye edeboa ema ye youth eye system football no so no etime ekonanim sebe a ye players no wo mo ekọ abroche akosi akan kra na wo matime enya teams a eye kuku dame ejina ne nanso awamanone no matime asia kan ede amawom
Young say, one look to me, you bet me a birthday a U15, you build U15 a bet was 2 years they can move ahead to under 17. And now I know the 3 years at the most between a move to 20. Sadia, that could do for the baby. I would say, Nina and say we have to build, we have to have a pathway for young and Kola. It is what me and your grassroots in the area.
Asempa
Uko Abuja and no any the football pyramid. The football pyramid, Asia no, and then Korana Shakia, 6 to 12 years. Now, near 13 to 20. Now, 20 near Twasu, now, 23 years. Can't nothing no more to do. The Timia, yes, sir. Liam Birdie, a basic year, a won't cut out, one bit in Ashasu, now much in the Eddie Twasu, now, and your mind is over to me in the implementation.
Ejuene and Samawdwa, a year Unyameba Oti Akenten. Ena wadin semwe so etujwa yɛde ɛho nkɔmmɔ agya no House of Focus no onim sɛ prampram dwumadie no egu so a ɛkɔ de nene pa na ɛyɛ Pobiman project no egu so a ɛno so no ɛkɔ de nene pa ɛnya dia ɛda form me no ɛka sɛ na wɔhwɛ wie yɛ ɔmkopie mu ɛwɔ former ɛyɛ team no striker Mahatma Otu ɛma wotimi ekosie ne ma me kama ɛnkyɛ nei okɔhwɛ House for ɔmo trader ɔmo de mfoni ne abɔ hɔ kama kyɛ sɛ Owura Frederick Mo ankasa ɛne di anim sɛ panipa ɛka ho ɛma nei ɔmo timi ɛkɔhwɛ ɛma yenua ɛyɛ Mahatma Otu ɔkɔpɛ ne ma me krabre na wɔtwe awie yɛn nti we yɛn hyehyɛ soronko a House for nso over the weekend wɔmo ɛyɛ Sabankoe ɛka ho bi a kyɛ sɛ ɔmo nyina ɛne abusua no nso ɛdi nsaw so na ɛnya dia ɛda form Sam Johnson ɛka ne no osina kan ɛde ma House of Folk no former defender and one day and they were some kakra etu dwa se e say they were bia ne punu mo ade ato se koba se emmoa bi emra na wono entimi enkoboa ema has team no engia ne naso a o se waye krado pa so betimi ahwe aboa amaphobia never say die until the bones are rotten bobuko no so etimi afa ne ntuma pa e de efra kotokwaso e no entia ene eba ene se epenfo eguso ehwenim se o metimi assettle on nanayaw amponsa asiu we eyenkoma hodo a na o ye enene ne mu pa atese enya dia edafoma no pay yenso ye team so ede ama nyame aduma ye bedi akire unim se me no eka se de opening ba kwa ye de no eyate Joseph Yaw Edu wono enende wo hwe atoto no ma ede aboa ama team no agya nanso o ye board member atese enya dia edafo me no ka se empenfo ayi management a wo mo so eguso hwehwe atoto no ma na se Kofi Aban Evelyn eye Insia Asare Martin Blobe enafe lawyer eye Kwamena Mensa omunya empenfo awda samri omo ehwe aboa ama boboko no agya naso na dia epa ene se omo edwendwe ho nyame adom na se omo settle onane amponsa yenso yede nkomo no ebebro ama onso wa hunu sedia enoma esifa etie yebe so so nemom ma memfa boxing eno eye ekotukupo memfa angel ene anopedia nyame adoma ekina ena Isaac the Royal Storm Dobe woko akogina ring mo na wone eye American opponent a edin ede Chris eye Avalos womo etimi ahwe ede entokwa brane no etimi ede arentam so mesro eye kina ena epa so ewo eye Las Vegas eho ena santokwa no ebetimi atodwa we eye entokwa Isaac Dobe nani abre ho pa nano ene ne ukoma Owura Patrick Johnson ono eye General Secretary edema Ghana Boxing Authority ena wochimi se we se de chedia wonye eye disappointed kra ewo se Isaac Dobe emasa entokwa no etimi apaso esianse wonye ogidie pa se Dobe ekwa koja ring mu no enema pa ene betimi apie wo mu.
Isaac Dobe is a very disciplined boxer. And on family ni training diagro and on so your on catch with a coach Mabre he wants you to push him to the ladder to the place how so the catch with me to me but to be your any training you give to that guy is ready to do it or better now find tight man very 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 easy I say or better now bounce back view on nimnia open because we be our areas I wouldn't be there who to me who makes sure that I will reach the height team is going to make it. Trust me, it's going to be a 2-time world champion again.
Asempa FM.
Eno ene sama Owura Patrick Johnson ena wodi etuja enchise no sechina ena Isaac the Royal Storm Dobe woko akogina ring ni mo yenso yebedi akire na ehun komo bia so no ye dia bedan ewo Asempa 94.7 FM kase fide so awote yenka enso ewo Aseda FM eno ewo second takrade ene ne mpatem yenyina no so na anopei dewa adawroma enkoma odoa ye bobo ano ni nyina so no yemfa ensi ewo ha Ghana for kwadwo GH kwadwo ene wotna se na efri samrei ekosi se nondu ebepo no enkomo no bebrebe ena eba yeke ho abom na fe ye de dwumedie no so ede abrose no so we ye the ultimate sports morning show ewo Asempa 94.7 ena ye tena se na fe nkomo akanyina so no ye de ho nkomo ye de abro Mr. Emmanuel Otin owo asyeya ehwembabunu ene agudi ensem so se chief accountant chairman anopay enchia ena eko ede ama ena fe Owura Moses Amapaka onso mediama FC president ene wo onso anopay yechia pa GH bre na fe yemfa diaka no yemfa MP so ema yechifo anopay na fe omonso ehunu sedia
enoma esifa eche so ehonum bibia de dem na say ye dem kama say fa ba ko so mpeso a ti nkomo de say nkomo de ya na do so
yes ma we ma hatma story bi has for ko chia ba ye ne Friday na say Friday
nti om ko chia
busuafo no but ye na
mo twwa mfoni za no
oh na say ye ko chia ye twwa mfoni
o parado agobi ana kwaze mfoni na me se da hu no
wa kwa me o mo
o say
into
you na gasa baba so
that will be on Friday. That will be on Friday.
Okay. And I say si file lady na so.
And file lady
some heart mo to file lady.
Come on say my dear. Yes you na.
And I say file lady no heart mo to there. Who say I say my final for.
Okay. Edi come me da se pa.
Me so me da se. Ejuma ho ano pay o.
Who do say
ejuma ho pa.
Na ne aponsa. Aha. Eniama de dem.
Ai.
Ko ejuma no.
O share report e ba dia and say that
ejuma no obeye.
Say nana de ejuma nka.
Nyana kodokofo no ka so kasa dodo no.
Ti e na me chiro say.
Enya no mo say intimi nyi wundi na obi no kasa ma de chene da
won. Yes ma make. Nana de ejuma no ko no na be you. Ba wo koye na no kufu ade bi no koye bi no.
Na bi kufu ade no ye ya kama samba.
Kufu na no ha no. Na koye bi na de se we. Eti di esi an ko na se bibi anya kama so.
Say dewa me boy.
Dewa.
Okay, afa. Okay.
Hey, Kwamina, machi line no. Line na man for the nyesika wa Ghana ha no. Eh, obi mu esa o ka mini aba gata. What is onkofo ka jackpot for bi aba ho asem efe ni Dewa 539.
Na send line we there, abode obabi a o. Obi anim. The here sabe dial star 446 hash. Now bit get disika pimpim de biara.
Na woni we no anga nkyere.
Kabo, tobo we nye din kra. Live your dreams. Fatu Ghana City Peko star 446 hash. Anase abe fontin tan so dewa-nla.com. Ne bono so kan na ebobo aba na. Now bit get disika pimpim bebre de biara. Kai se utwa bebre na udi sika budu. Dewa afa.
Abna, adi na wusu.
Adi na bisu. Abro bia yi me toju na omia me fie. Me djuma impo e wodjom. Ade me kwa na menya HIV anazensa manwa. Everybody ma bre menya kra ga me wu.
Oh, Abna Debbie. Enkasasa. Nemmo. Bibi fufro aba ama won a wo HIV. Ensamanwa ene enemu yade. Workers ne Ghana AIDS Commission. Ada djumadi fufro eda ne pa fa hodie ho adi. Sene e be ya ye betimi enya fa hodie pepepe sene ewo Ghana AIDS Commission Act at 938 mu.
Asempa FM.
Ewo ayarehwemu. Ewo ye ne nyume mu. Ene ye ne nsuampom mu. Free webcast. Ewo ahomatrofo yi so. 0302241452 ana 0556233663. Webcast.
Ye homa ofan
Webcast ne at 938. Ni yen abet na afebo. Inkrato yi free webcast ne emwa a free global fund.
Be happy. Fellow Ghanaians, a Star Times new HD decoder sound. Yadia Begason wa dance na media channel. Hey, 1080p. Wait, it's me recording program. Pebia. All you need is external device. Ultimate connected decoder bako. At the mat 3 mobile devices. Decoder no. This cable no plus 1 month free bouquet subscription. 140 Ghana cedis. We can't go to Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
I just won 1 million Ghana cedi with soccer bet. I wasn't expecting this. From grass to grace, I was nobody, now I'm somebody now. I own a car, I own a house, and now I'm a manager myself. Indeed, it's a dream come true.
And you, what would you do if you were the next winner? With SoccerBet, enjoy a variety of virtual games and bet on your favorite sports. Enjoy amazing bonuses and payouts or by visiting any of our shops or at www.soccerbet.com. Review the winner inside you. SoccerBet, your best bet for sports betting.
LPG I am from Eja Ehuti nanso se ehubeti amawa agisa wudi edi dwuma yi ansa na wo beso wuja no hwea na hwe se mframeja ho nka biara enje ho se wote mframeja ho pampa na buebue apono ne mpoma no nyina eba ne saa a menso ana menum biara edi enyina mahoden eye adwuma dundum eja biara waso wo ho na frɛ onimdifo mano mmehwe mawo fa semina nsuogu mframeja tontruwa no ano se wo hu aduro a natural se etue ampa ta ehwe se droben na ehwe from eja no huntue na ta isesa droben no acha preko mfie mienu biara echi hwe se abri biara wo be soja no wo bepa wo matches ansa na waso wo stove hwe se mfram eja ne ho asode no adum abri biara wo mfandi dwuma biara nkratoyi Free National Petroleum Authority aswe.
Say, Betway 4-4 to score na say babiem ne chenkane no kra. Na what you be who akwanya so betimi di 25,000 Ghana cedis. Nia wasa we ya ne say, which player property a obetu atene di kan e wa kensie BM. Hwe nyoma mu yie pa na wankasa you player ana mia random pick button no na enyi maun entry ye free kra. Na se we nimpa ye be roll over maun ekopim 50,000 Ghana cedis. Ago kensie 9 ball bofo 9 e ye 4 to score. betway.com.gh na betway our 4 to score so when you do what you won't come and you're free betway kwanpani nyansamo
regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
Hey, Minia, what say what to say me asema ye te bi sopa no pa bia. Ebuba no pa no ndudie. Na Ghana for be 5 million na ate what to say be emprenu. What e wotro mo. Hajia wache line mo. Na fe koko joint na wo kona ho no. Na se what to say pe na chese kokonsa no. Ebe ye da kasa.
Also, have you heard say anopa course ye free. Wo Airtel Tigo so e free anopa no num kosi no ndu saa bosuminsia. Anyo sa se woto Airtel Tigo sim. Now the Airtel Tigo money no to credit and now the didjume bia anopa course ye free. Saa bosuminsia. Say what? Spread the news here na wa weni tia. Konkonsa no gele. Kojo Airtel Tigo sim and ya.
Airtel Tigo, life is simple.
Okay, we are back live on Asempa 94.7 and wasugusa 80 no or second takradi out here and Kawasida 105.9. We are also live on the internet Adum online and I my jaw online YouTube Asempa live. Voice note to know NCB bebo ede amount na fe yet me messages are and I say they also ode eba ye and there anopay ehormo. Midin di kwadwo mensa mo show na ye de amano ne nsem no na eba unu se de kan di ho komo bebe ama yakeka bi e de akire odeda na ohwa na kese unu se Spanish La Liga no finally no bibia aba na wie ye Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico, Sevilla na ye behwe season no and all the eba na wie no Messi eniema anko yende amfama Barcelona but Messi otimi wini the goal king no atwa so bebrebe tese ni nyina no nkomo a wo se yetumi edi hodmo na memu no se ye kan wasem no na wa hu se in the English FA Cup no eso enura hu de eye Chelsea for the Manchester and the Arsenal for so the Manchester City. So it's a London affair. I don't know Chelsea versus Arsenal and also of course so over the weekend in the Serie A also ultimately say anymore then Juventus ebo against Lazio enti nina nkomo aba ene yedi enya sem ketwa kra kai say wapcast and afi agbeve and balm and wapcast and anopay wo ekita mu na yedi ensema hodo a etwagu ewo amanone no eba kai say abo no nwotwe apa hu sima du 9 pepepe ene ne yedi nkomo no ewo hase no na ye ka no wo say obekoswa na odi o messages no aba ni ajebre akenka dia ma Reverend Azigiza Junior na enra eso your birthday Azigiza Junior oye strong Chelsea fan enya
Asempa FM
na onoso edin birthday enra enti na chese ho asem enno Reverend Victor Pako Adu aka Azigiza Junior. Belated birthday to you. Yesterday was your birthday. Felix Adai at the Way Free Abruchimamo. Of course, from all of us to you. Professor Jude Achampon Yanko na over the weekend Nkomono emu de pa enye easy. Jude, good morning.
Good morning.
Professor. Professor Jude Achampon, the whole Ghana. We are tough. Na zeno mi hu niam ani so yi ndi ma mento ka jaze.
Mate boss.
Kwa nim jamisa.
Oh, such a my me no one na she han we jani jami tino. Me proper chi de uja bi a me so kama.
Yeah, easy. Okay. Right. But yeah, right here because weekend very interesting results nearby. But the most important one, the way a man at Chelsea team qualified to do the finals of the FA Cup, Okoshia, Arsenal, Wembley, very interesting. And Utie Asempa kwa betuga Chelsea share Manchester United we no. But who say Alan Shearer, former Newcastle and England star, say it is time to drop. Friend is saying David De Gea, minim city, but I said De Gea. Criticism air corner so after and also no enya sem ketwa kra minimum na muntu Manchester ebetu de but yenwe de course so weekend
ko ma mi cha Ghana fo nyina abemo bia akwaba back to the week na quickly ko yensha say free the English FA Cup and it was an interesting pair on Saturday between Manchester City and Arsenal. Oh yeah,
Asempa FM.
2 Spaniards and an Asia, and 1 apprentice, 1 master. And also apprentice now, tactically, wakosuya nema be brave free master no. And so near person who say, and so the akwalana kosuya no. Obetumi di aye juma, no the year juma obetumi abu the master na. So clearly, it was an intriguing battle. But throughout this season, we say Arsenal. Almost changing coaches, Marco Miensa. I am Mikel Arteta, Toso Miensa. You remember it was Una Emery and a buyer to top players. Or yeah, recruitment, after poor results, after players, after management, lose focus and believe on more Arsenal team, then Freddie Ljungberg, that former Arsenal star, also buyer. So the board was thinking, and we should give the board to go and choose Arteta. It was a risk. So, but it may be a Bruno Sabra, and now it is paying off. Since Mikel Arteta taking over Arsenal.
Asempa FM.
Games in all competition. We lose to only 2. We're winning 6 and draw 5. Now, why are Mikel Arteta gradually becoming a master tactician and knowing the rhythm of Arsenal Bobo and the fluency and the tactical understanding of players? You should be wary of what he's building our Arsenal. It's against Pep Guardiola. It was a statement that Arteta for trust. Look, I'm going into this game to go and win and become Nippon or person.
Asempa FM.
And Arteta Lusu game where very well, brilliant football or league, but to lose to Manchester City and not go to the final or not even win the FA Cup, no. Now, let that sit down person obey. And it wouldn't be what Arsenal bought in the area. And so, only a game now. He showed tactical awareness. So, what question there and your question and one of the born master. Now, where are they? If who are injured players?
Asempa FM.
The likes of Ben Leno, who has been your number 1 goalkeeper. Pablo Maria and then what it tell or Bobo from Boyandly and Ney or Jirechiwa and also Buano were proud. The likes of Martinelli, that Brazilian whiskey, were proud. Mesut Ozil were proud. Then Callum Chambers were proud. These were players now to be the one term, and these were players they will start if they are fit. And no mean any. But for it to have switched tactically to 3 back, 4 in the middle, and putting that 3 strikers, not the 2 on in the shape of Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Pepe. This 3 front line are frightening, and only Momo plays. Only say almost create chance now. 4 chances from between us 2. And so it is so well locating as City team. The only thing you can do to outwit them is to play on that counter attack and with pace. And Arteta gradually building a wonderful team at Arsenal. But not to give all the credence, say, Ateta Yenina, go to Manchester City and you see the mistake. Pep Guardiola, go Pep game. After 10 years, after team way, and they're the only team
Asempa
who
FM.
have defended the FA Cup back to back. In the last 10 years, after team way, the only team to have defended the FA Cup back to back. No other team. So the question was, if Pep want to emulate Sadiana Arsenal, in 2013, 2014, 2015 season, then Pep will have to play about himself. No matter what it is, it was just like a final game. Final debate to be seen. And Pep should say, since Man City taking over from Manuel Pellegrini in 2016, this has been his worst campaign in a season. This season, Manchester City lose 9 games in 36 matches. Let me see that. All the record on the by 2006, 2016, I'll take you over. Chelsea the winning leg, Manchester City is dead. But only 6 games. I considered 39 goals. That was the first season after taking over the 10. In 2017-2018 season, Manchester City the winning leg, only 2 and considered 27 goals. In 2018-2019, Manchester City and a J leg, only 4 times and considered 23 goals. It's the whole season I have got 2 matches. One lose 9 times, I consider about 35 goals. It tells you that there's something wrong. And Pep, I know before the game, now so the question I need to say, could he retain or defend the FA Cup? Now I had the all, and rightly so after losing, meaning Crystal Bet video to Facebook, Ghana phone and Korea. Pep Guardiola of all people at Konyaso and Obian Tenin Chain and all Kasa on the Kasa. It shows you how confused he was and how mentally he was fucked up and not ready. And it shows Manchester City season.
There's only a Korean Kasasa. Only a Korean Kasasa. There's actually be a Tassachi. Yes, I'm going to Nisa Hasia. I'm ready. You don't want to know.
This was Pep Guardiola. They're most worrying for Manchester City. When he said before this game, now I'm also said he could go on to win the treble after winning the EFL Cup. Go back to me at GFA Cup, be defended. Then the Champions League, no, but go quickly. When he said after the game, Yebusa and said, game now, what game also said, I'm going. Now we think mentally, no more problem, and I said there be only problem. Also, don't put the problem mentally. And the person say, so what the mental problem say, I don't know more. The game will see a really the idea problem. No, another guy is Busan say, I don't know more attitude problem to the game, and or see there be any attitude problem. And the Busan say, what is it? Or say, ball possession football, blah. You know, say, ball possession to create chances, but who create chances? Now went to me and shot, and now a Tiwakumano. So who create chances now? Oh, he gave me more. Truly, statistics actually say. Manchester City created 16 chances in front of goal. I'm going to be Anfakoto white. Now, Arsenal created only 4 clear-cut chances. I'm going to so, in that chief, apparently not. So, it sounds like Arsenal season, and I think that look, the selection was bad. If you had Fernandinho back, what you say any time about Fernandinho in front of the defense. Go or solidify defense when you're doing ball to be fan of not the brand so one alongside Bernardo Silva or David Silva, but he went for Ike Gundogan, who defensively on that strong and personal so DB and so on the man City Hochoma, I think and also taking that blame on him.
Okay.
But quickly, Chance did not idea. Go. Before the game, Chelsea, who tactical lineup and Frank Lampard, then who said social, so the same thing, 3-4-3, who said Solskjaer will lose this game. And in a game, in this season, Manchester United has Chelsea 3 times. And this Chelsea Chelsea backroom staff will be looking at how the able to me team where was said 3 times. So if you are Manchester United coach, you should be careful how you approach the game. And especially what 3 times in the season, 2 times in the league, 1 in the EFL Cup, but 2 times in our Nino. Chelsea said that we knew in the league. It is so far and also show. Make us say the way in the league because that we knew in the league, and then was about the show where it matters most. I'm on the Kwakoji Cup and on the final. So only should have paid attention to the tactical disposition of Frank Lampard, who has learned from those defeats. And go so I Chelsea anytime they go to the 3-back, Unya Alonso on the left side, he comes in with pressure and the crosses is so dangerous. And then on the right, Rhys James, small boy, the pace, the crosses, and one of the best I've seen in the EPL. It is on the wings they were with you. And then when Frank Lampard also saw that what is the difference, errors, the likes of Maguire, Lindelof, De Gea, errors, then about the pressing game, it will the likes of William, the likes of Giroud and Messi pressure part of the trouble. So the tactical disposition of Chelsea, they had won the game because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer also went to the same approach. Meanwhile, the fine form, 18 matches unbeaten run in all competition at Manchester United, they were not playing to that formation. It's why they changed only. And now here, arguably David De Gea, and now De Gea, I agree with Alan Shearer. Only Manchester United team where David De Gea is the most experienced player watching with team anymore. And not just that, he's the leader at the back. And player Ukaya just recently signed a new contract. Our contract 2023. Now he has become the highest earning player of Manchester United, earning £375,000 a week. Now what you say to come here? Now who is the most experienced player? I'm for looking up to you. Now what about the Bob Trokai, buffer or someone who drink it? Your boy no one got to talk to the boss or say myself. I mean it was so awful. But I think that also when you blame them Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, in the entire Africa, Sergio Romero and watching giving you 6 clean sheets in the last matches in the Africa. Now one more or say De Gea, a senior goalkeeper on Concoche. Now you saw the face of Sergio Romero on the bench. Now the boy fupa. Say me who are na beer no be a kicker. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer brought this thing upon himself. Again, that defensive errors from that player Mokotono, the English international Maguire. It is becoming unbecoming. Tactical awareness, Olusu focus on them, and then he was a pale shadow of himself. And as an English international, and it also, you have to record signing deal. Now, about Troka, no awareness, about to send a real staker, who I think is a bad order, and now winning a catapult to the loose of Manchester United. But again, what are Chelsea supporter and I'm from our say the open winner in the FA Cup. Let me tell you this: Arsenal in the last decade are the team winning the most FA Cup 3 times, 2 in a row. They are the masters of the FA Cup.
Okay. Okay.
The Serie A. Now, in the Serie A, and in the top 4, nobody wants to challenge Juventus. I don't get it. But game Atalanta played against lonely Verona. Now Atalanta 4-1 unbeaten, scoring goals, and you won't just say Gasperini. Nearly 1 year since taking over from 2016. Atalanta team, we not can expect them to beat Chievo Verona. But I'm about Troka, Akobo, 1-1 way, and not putting pressure on Juventus. Clearly, Juventus season in the finals of Mabono, put the pressure to Maurizio Sarri, tactically or drop it maybe tactically Juventus team are not there. They are aging. All the pressure to me, and for them to absorb that pressure, they do the crunchy time. I come 5 matches to go. Not points gap, more close to Atalanta before the game, no more close to 7 points. Now acquire 4 points. Now pressure now Juventus, so no more about to car. Inter Milan also resurgence like if you saw winning last week. This time around against Roma, who may say really then pressure now Juventus, so now only 3 points gap between winning Juventus. Now must more about to car. So but the big question is why are they to this pressure on Juventus? And then against Lazio, if Juventus should win a game over, Scudetto won. Because teams on Lazio, Inter Milan, Atalanta have shown that they cannot give that pressure to Juventus. So, and the game ready, do or die for Lazio. It's a game where they really, the Capo Cannonieri, the goal king award our Italy, because it is between Ciro Immobile, who has 26 goals, and Cristiano Ronaldo, 25. But I think Juventus are favorite. Lazio performance since the lockdown lose so Mourinho Sarri came to win that game.
Oh, Jude, thank you very much. That was precise. Come up. Very interesting analysis from Professor Jude Acheampong. Thank you very much, Prof. Nyame aduma ebesan edi komobiom. Eti Professor Jude Acheampong yatin kan George Adu Jr. at Chelsea Jungle Warfare. George, good morning.
Good morning.
How many mountains have you visited so far?
So we're still on the Isolation Mountains. I was supposed to bring you the isolated mountains, but no problems. There's still tomorrow. BBRB fine. BBRB fine. We'll be relaxed. Everything is going to come, in its good time. A fantastic analysis by Jude.
Okay.
Great analysis. I mean, Manchester United, I think at least the understanding that they don't have that team. I almost said or more team, because maybe still I'm going to Crystal Palace game to come boy, not Crystal Palace handle more midfield. There be Fernando Poe, and Fernando and Paul Pogba. They're not quite there yet. And I mean, they're not quite there yet. I think that there's a reality check for everyone. Sometimes football in narrative, Nankasa, another thing, because one team I share Nimia 3 times, nobody about the 4th timer. Football itself may not even allow you aside the things. It will share the thinking on the day. Ninyama so about 3-5-2, trying to change things, bringing it here. Which said was so much on the Ghana socialist mind. I mean, so I wasn't surprised that Chelsea win here. Clearly, we're going to be mistakes for Manchester United, and Chelsea won. Even though Chelsea win the game, still, what say defense problem ball we are Rudiger then in Rudiger and Zuma. We are just looking at that. I still think that Chelsea I see it to me fix the defense because there is a big issue there. All the players on mobile defense they are not confident. Ball we are Rudiger touching so slow, so balls or sleepio, and is running through that whole back line. We are not sorted. Willie Caballero in your goalkeeper now. She said, Ubeka said, keep away, keeper no, keep on soon, keeper now. Ubeka said, anyway. So clearly, Chelsea is self fixing the back line. The back line, or yet they are self fixed it. So that's an area that Chelsea have to look out. Manchester United, Mati said, they here, Pachamunja, they here, leave the here alone.
They should leave him alone. Leave him alone. Alan Shearer say, I will say Manchester Janoquine.
No, you see, sometimes me fan say, born. But you're overly emotional in dealing with it. And not forgetting say players don't so emotional. Don't forget, I don't think the here comes to the game say Obabi mistakes. Now, every goalkeeper has mistakes in him. It's Kosuna analysis.
It is time. It keeps happening. Alan Shearer calls for David De Gea to be dropped after his FA Cup howler against Chelsea and says Sheffield United loanee Dean Henderson should be United's number 1.
Okay, it is too early. I mentioned say too early to decide changing your number 1 goalkeeper. That's a big issue. Now, mistake that. Every goalkeeper will make a mistake at a point in his career. Now, you have to create competition to make the hair know that met na bench am awayable, but taking the hair away out maybe someone say the goalkeeper be na go fanaba Mukawan Black. Why? Keep a Ben Akofana Basia. Say you are replacing De Gea today with which goalkeeper? Manchester United. All the goalkeepers have their issues. Thibaut Courtois at Real Madrid, didn't he have his issues? He's getting better, isn't it?
He's getting better.
Kepa is having his issues.
Yeah.
They are two different things. I think that for De Gea case, he has contributed more than the mistakes he has made. So let's find out what is wrong and give him an opportunity. He has been at the club for long. He understands the Man U system. Changing a goalkeeper is not the way. I think at this time it will be too early. You can go and bring the Loney, bring him back, bring him there, create the competition. Let De Gea know that when he makes mistakes, you pay for it. Okay, De Gea is still a good goalkeeper. Kepa case is different. Why you told 70-something million? Who saves here the worst in the whole league? That's a different matter. I don't think De Gea is as bad. Because why mistakes will game with you are trying to make that De Gea is a bad one.
But people are also talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Felix Adai, or a Manchester United fan, or say what Jude didn't mention is always poor player selection.
Yes,
you start such a game with experienced Martial and Pogba on the bench, and rather throw James to lead attack. Fred hasn't been consistent. Why play him ahead of Pogba?
I clear say Enra. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was overthinking. Into the overthinking that brought about a new system for the team to play. And new personnel. Because we have all witnessed Rashford Martial combination. And I must say Fernando Po, Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba. It's about in an important game against Chelsea. With the boys and I not doing West Ham. I don't know. I thought that he made a big mistake, lost the plot tactically in this game. And I think he has admitted that players were selected here for the day and the tactics for the day he missed it. Almost starts here, almost 3-5-2, almost a sign Chelsea became even stronger. So aside all the things against Manchester United, it was just a day that won't be because the coach made a few mistakes. But please leave De Gea in peace. Leave him.
Okay, General George Adu Jr. But clearly the Leicester lost too. Your friend said United can obey me a room. Leicester position on the top 4 at risk.
It's a high risk. CCSL Leicester winning the final game, or hope that Manchester United don't pick up all points, or Chelsea don't pick up all points in the next games, or the Manchester United will find a game. What's what I say? So Manchester United have West Ham to play on Wednesday. Or both West Ham, not sure West Ham. I didn't say Manchester may even need just a draw in that game to go through.
Okay.
So Leicester's hopes of staying in the top 4 is to beat Manchester United on the final day, and thankfully they are playing at the Ken Power Stadium. And saying we are home and away and found because maybe an empty stadium.
Of course.
They have to beat Manchester United, but still Chelsea and Liverpool so ball. You don't take Chelsea out because Chelsea loses to Liverpool. Not Chelsea.
And this
now Man U wins against West Ham United. Then Man U Leicester draw on the final day. Chelsea lose to Wolves. Chelsea's in trouble. So Chelsea has to play their part. Can Chelsea win against Liverpool on the day when they are going to be crowned champions? Big question there. Maybe Chelsea can get the win against Wolves at Stamford Bridge in the final game. But I don't see a tight. But the Liverpool game is critical. So we have to see Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United versus West Ham. Then we can go on with the final day analysis. Until that, we are not sure. But so far, BBA tight. I think it's BBA tight. I don't know. Say Leicester, no, there's a problem. Now, indeed, in the central defensive midfielder need 1 or 2 things. Indeed, I don't want to join the bandwagon. Or we almost say, Brendan Rodgers there. No, I think he has done well. I mean, the Leicester season targeting was never top 4, so they have done well to be where they are. Capitulation but I think hopefully they can go through. Most of top 4 in their bedding.
Okay, General George Adu Jr. from Chelsea Jungle Warfare. Okay, and Martin in Canon.
It's a trend around the world, critically in North America, in Asia, in Africa as well, and critically in Central America, Nicaragua, and Puerto Rico.
Thank you. Okay, George, you know my pressure. And nobody watching that show blue. And all the betters are George, okay, just watch that show by Slisongo Santina. What should I actually blue no? Don Alfonso's and Ode we aba live on Facebook was saying Felix Chan. It's not only Arsenal who defended the FA Cup back to back. Please, Chelsea have done it. Even Manchester United. Thank you very much. Hey, football madness. Pep Guardiola, Isaac Kofi Amponsa message out there. Bani Emmanuel Tagos telling was the next time when Manchester United are going to buy a player like Harry Maguire, they should rather use that money and come create good roles for the people of Ghana. Anyway, I'm watching you live from Abilene. We Isaac Kofi Ampoma the message and Isaac Kofi Reagan was watching you live from Dowenya. Honorable Abedi Kwada, so nice presentation and also edited about yeah, twas so now voice note now by exactly 40 minutes after 8. Yenti the Ghana for Diaba na yankwedum. Seidu Adamu Agini seat. Medika catch them that. Say ba you were 10 to 12 minutes interview with the General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association exclusively. Our church said clubs no concerns on my raising or the COVID-19 relief fund. Yet General Secretary we are your further questions you be sir our explanations are or they abano. But for now, yenti voice note Ghana for Adwentra Aba.
Good morning. Mo o team no omo chese omo ye team ampa Manchester omo ya bunkile angaza.
Good morning. Midindi Farouk Mikasafri Isirugo. Na me can say sabi clubs no more Ghana mi jom hu yo papa. Abdul Salam. Nuwa mi wa pa El Alimu eton player $1 million any $2 million no. Ye de FIFA sika kakra ya be. Enu na ye ko hu. Ghana football e mobo. Sabi se GFA hu se sikaba ya two league old league na go kabu broja afina ye probable new one na o chiche kakra ma na bi aka no mo fan ball new season mu ona koka
Uncle Benedict Kojumen Samoshosu. Good morning. Midin chia any day mudo ekoma one Asempa FM phone na me chia soccer maestro so midiane Osei Yao Preko Emmanuel Adodona Femi, the only professional teacher in Kaswaye. Masama no pay me work and say Efinu, Sikano, Omonshas no Monche, Emadie, Esefatano, no Munya Shanimuno, no Munya Shanimuno. Media House Bianca, so here Ghana FSika. And I say national team, no Sikani and Pharmacy and German national team. Medinchak and Sekoma AC Milan fans in Sia, we are the team with the biggest form in Europe, Midasi.
Good morning, Moshu. Just Ghana Football Association, and then in Crawford almost say from football people. Just almost imagine the two questions in the just almost so much. Just Skedina, no, because we're this kind of FIFA discover some Chama clubs. Was in my chairman national team, and I say, my chairman, I can't be a cotton, they are ABC. Just say, Chroma, the essence will be this guy, and you'll be actually. Dear Basana, no, because we're this kind Sika Bana in Chema class now was a major Dibia Cotona, as a major Dibia by national team. National team in say abandon the born national team in Oka. It is Sikana was all the Guma national team. No, or the Maban and Asawana or the man. I was a major Dibia my national team. Scan a Chema class and I say a Chema national team. Where's Santana because a free choco?
Good morning, Musu. Patrol Mede Eric. Now, Ayana. Yeah, Nkofoya almost say Kotokoni has or one cassa. Some carry moving competition. Kotoka so moving other clubs no salty. Omoya also moving the say no more. And it is everyone for himself. So they say Kono. Mo Bian Casa Kotokoni has. Ubian Casa meeting. One got 3 way you born. It is Kotokoni has feel it the echoes no more. Fine enough. And that's it.
Good morning. I'm paying me to have seen no much more power. We reached them chroma from Cantomanto. Now, Prosper video in the interview in the Mr. movie me to me irritating. Just an intuition and
Okay, it's Ghana for and I Casano. I am taking note. The WhatsApp voice note in here 0546382287. Just keep it, and anytime be obese ode bar now their banner fee and opebia yabo consensus no the amount. Okay, say at record say Immobile has 29, Ronaldo has 28. Jude reduced the numbers. Okay, so 29-28 the goal king the Italy at the I don't know. Or say Chelsea are the first side to beat Manchester United since Burnley in the Premier League back in January, ending United's 19-game unbeaten run in all competitions. Since Bruno Fernandes' debut for Manchester United in February, he has been directly involved in more goals in all competitions than any other Premier League player in this period. 9 goals, 8 assists. Michael Ababio message on also at the Abba, and you keep sending your messages here live on Asempa 94.7. Okay, Sedu, let me be able to there.
Yeah, I'm going to be
Sedu editor of 442.com.gh.
442gh.
Okay, .com. 442gh. Nice one.
Exactly.
So where there? There is. I mean, we say what here the General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association.
Yeah.
We are staying a bit longer on this COVID-19 relief fund Abano.
Yeah.
Especially when FA General Secretary at the explanation abba. Now you say clubs are 18 now. BAT explanation at FA General Secretary in the abba. And you know who say whether the FA General Secretary is speaking to the facts of the matter not on the ground, you know. Now if you make a very fair judgment of the explanation of FA General Secretary no at the Abano. Meanwhile, because what the messages no Abba ansana yebebo General Secretary no the interview no yeni can enter some of the concerns clubs no raise we Patrick Akuto or your PRO for Mediama Sporting Club T.
Me happy with the uproar. Me happy with the misunderstanding. Sometimes very vile attacks. Because a buffon, maybe because in Chechemunu said that may it's in ABA with time say F4 the various blocks Division 1 and get Premier Division. No more explanation. I'm not say a toasuma. I said the England a bad dream before. People will simmer down.
Yeah.
And toasum MI and so. Namita die. Sikana say MI.
Yeah, MI.
MI by tattoo. Say ba say nebekono. So it can be reviewed. It can be reviewed. The extreme impression in the eye of public say Nesikebia and it creates a certain image deficit. MI as football enterprise on the face value, on the face of the pink sheets.
And with this guidelines,
it's difficult to pass a judgment. After I'll making more informed decision and make definitive claim after our meeting with the FA on Wednesday, after our meeting with our reps on Wednesday. Because ABI it looks 17,000, 15,000. Because he me ahead of Ubi Obama explanation. Because I want to understand why the national team.
But I want to understand. There are still misunderstanding.
Yes, so that is why I'm saying. Maybe what meeting Ebakoye no. ABI no will bring clarity. Say Antiasia will issue a statement. Say Antiasia on this money. The next no come back. Committee no more chance, you know. Around the Macado no. Yeah.
Scientific.
Scientific. They are no. I don't understand the issue about media capacity building. What is media capacity building? Because is it online? Is it TV? Say TV.
That issue no dey.
Is it radio? Because one, you can't tell me how this kind of work.
Okay, so that was Patrick Akoto, and then after Patrick Akoto, no, what the cat did that say Abdul Salam there. What's this kind of car? Nedia no car there. On na enje kra. Isaac Kumsin, no management member of Adriana Stars. Na Osaya cry rep. And I say, baby, I don't do it. Or he's calling on all the clubs say Ghana Hanmo. Say mun come home na the bukata no the way I have no kwan I have no person teaching clubs no and said go machi na a whooping well over $330,000 air connection team there. obianka bom na omo reject says kano
national teams no edikan enye ye dia me ka say enye ye dia me ka say football people no e ya ban dia football people ya ye document akoma aban say ye ko kire ye nti onye den o ma ye sika na on fem so ya sen we are in distress if you so ya sen na say FIFA I discover kakra ba say peshe clubs na omo in distress they no kim the sika no so asan ya ko support to aban we ye kan we
okay
very very unfair. I don't want to use harsh words this morning. Very very unfair. We are not to China yet hana munya $500,000. The crowds were crying. Senka mum phone kakrama ye nempo COVID funding ka be na nka machi bipo na mu de akwache ba bi eche musu there be is strictly for operational and administrative purpose and the crowds 1 million buyer na sa wo cha na fidie what is the operational and administrative costs afan ababiom mini ahwa na wo dada no ana brofo no na yente the chunk of the money you go to that district club unko 32,000 and comma under 17 now we now unkopa 15,000 and now 7,500 ma premier and division 1 class omo and omo bre meanwhile national team now what is ka omo the same national team no the same team now one more bre no the same team players in ebo
the who can no asisi abam is it the position of a Adriana star say a kwai afa so it scan there no and no.
And we are calling and no we are calling on all other clubs to reject the money. That is the position of Adriana, and we are calling on all other clubs to reject the money. We are all for even a meeting of premiership, and we are hoping that the powers that be will allow that meeting to come.
Okay, and to say in the particular Kotoso can say the Premier League clubs are meeting, and Anakumis in Air Cano said the Premier League clubs are meeting, and Asan said Division 1 for so SIAB. Now, after the way forward, but as clearly you can see, say majority of the clubs, you know, and you're happy with the way, if you know, I handle the issue of the COVID-19 relief fund, i.e., the disbursement, you know. Now, as I mean, you know, one club also on the scan credit or Nanjikra, Yakubu Abdul Salam, one is the president of New Adibiase Football Club.
We are you be deserve also the man. And I want to yeah, for 2-3 seasons, Division 1 Premier, you're doing top player. You have problems, sir. And yes, Ababura, your friend say, and a corona, as a betty ball, so lucky. And then you have boy, and a scaffy, your friend say, FIFA, and you see, and Chamai. Say, yeah, Obia deserve $50,000. I was saying $50,000. Maybe more Obia. That's where you don't say, you said continue. At least Kabaye. Obia deserve $50,000. Only $50,000. At least we taking care of your team by 2-3 months. At least you deserve scan. You go watch scan man go work. Now who offer $7,000? $7,000. Who's say better than about 30 something thousand? And all the other for everybody now there.
Asempa can be mashimi and he say who are you rejecting the money? Why you reject this kind of
me? Sikani me libi. But me captain declare your friend said the last time my name is Captain Kasai. My name is technical team Kasai na Skabifi eba even Sansikano eba le chamo mtu munya motre. But musho le kabibi enne me kwa ko peska dia ma boys no. Me kwa ko pe mi andisika na me dia ma boys no skani no munje me misika me menje.
Okay, so that is the president of New Adibiase. Now let's go to the general secretary of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Prosper Harrison Ado. Na one yakwetwe nkomo exclusively na tieniye pa Ghana for any club administrators amutie me munwe maso is about 12 minutes explanation, 12 minutes explanation of the entire sikano actually the way a manner actually na ama clubs in the buafu no yenti
sikana eba no ehun hihye wo so far no the OT media endorse we dey endorse that kind of thing media ha me ni dia madwin wo so no any ehihye wo no say ye bedi ni nyina so pepepepepe enye saa
ebe high because on say 1 million ba for general no 500 beba July sa na FIFA share no and 5 million beba January 2021 scan so almost see for now and then for future for to bring back football no nti enye ska ye cheni nya na edi na afi ye twen o ese wo jabi na odi football no back unfa football no back ene on di mra no so nti nhihye na eda ho no nso almost the 500 by say no dey map nti wo hwese na ya che no imba almost imba football imba national team imba clubs and imba competition no na nhwe na competition no baba nti that 500 no and there brema untumi mfa unsanka nti ya che amamba no pepepe se na FIFA kan to calculate how dey share disbursement ndi na fa mba national teams no fa kan mba clubs no and imba competition no be unse be do 500 no pepepe oyi si di wo ana dollar ba ku wo mo a you are in trouble nti FIFA share no you be di so pepepe ena dia beba July no di year disbursement na uche se na obeye no pe obeye hu krata account no udi bema FIFA ansa January de no beba unye ni year January de no emba nti eno na ejuma na ese ye hwe so na edi so pepepepepepepe undi so na uye mistake pe na wa ha ho nti FIFA na besen ni ye omo wo committee ehwe we so omo ambeseni ye forms a obeji scan bi nti what we have done the ayaye no e allocation o ye nkan say ya che no nti ye no scan ba na ye che ya allocation say we benya say FIFA na ambeseni ye forms na dia amanfo be fili na afi ye transfer manwa bibia beda ho pefe on say ba ye chepe ye send my class and na edit two websites na media no bia anya bi nhwe se na etie sika no nso eba enya account bia na ekomo FIFA ma ye account for FIFA forward no sa account no mre down ni se umfa sika bia mfra FIFA sika no eho na eba na FIFA wo huntumi so be bank statement no dey aye ni audit na dey mini uka say FIFA ye audit wo Ghana for previous financial year no on FIFA sika about in the previous financial year inti sika we aye kan wansem no ebeba sa account no mo untumi mfra bibia FIFA de neni de eche line by line audit no ebeba so rules no wo ho say e di so pepepe say na maka no undi so a you lose future money general de ne emba and we need every money inti na me kasa me see obia calming down say issues we can explain indeed disbursement document no amamfo kita no enu ye page 2 page 1 no ya share dia inti ayema national teams no bi e wo page 1 no but amamfo atwa page 2 no na mo circulate page 1 no explanation no wo ho nti wo kan page 1 no kra e bia won bisa ho asem but amamfo ebi mu kan
page 1 no de inti na mo national team
on say national team aban na fa wonka but enye kan no bi wo ho a aban fa because ebia odi ball na echi nti onim ebia yeni Liberia kobo ebia ban befa 3 weeks camping omo feeding any match na nkasa but yesu ye hwa because mbana trenfi na kwada afi na ombe group no mo anya team cohesion pass na dibe koso no ebia ye pese ye compare omo 6 weeks and 5 weeks and even 3 months on inti difference no ye na ye befa but ni nyina eboy because omo ye year a benefit clubs na the same clubs are almost free bano because player be starless player be year almost starless no boy ye na amount for before more teams no be benefit nti yes said yes say ye be boa aban boa yen but say feel say ye prolongi campaign na e be boa ye afi say unim say Black Queens omo call Turkey ya na ya arrange ye omo call camp wo pram ye to ya wonka nyina na agreement with Turkey tournament for no say omo wo tournament omo per team free Africa ye betumi aba na tournament ne e ho hihye ne first of all tournament can da so but at least they will give us their accommodation facility training facilities ni nyina world class na dia omo ntumi my any ticket ti ye hwa de no guess yi wo pram omo prepare for a major match at enduye by a person omo nya cohesion no nti ye see and ye take advantage of Turkey world class facilities ombenya Ireland abo ombenya Kenya abo ombenya Chile so abo instead of omo pram ebi omo de omo nua omo various teams no. Don't forget the teams no ya select best no ko campo the aka no omo na omo de omo bebo friendly match yeah unya the same kind of level ube no omo ahye omo na ofi say uye but unim the other countries no level no until secondly so ladies who omo they be omo complain say you prepare omo year because you more international matches so we thought it wise say omo kombo Turkey we no mo campo o say omo di mbre wo kakra ni nyina coach no be nyom strictly anopa ewia no mo aye training no and indeed onzo omo ball first match second match improve third match no so say no mo ya ade team bonding no na afi eba that course ni nya FNFI because ye na e di omo call enye competitive match but ye feel say ebeboa the building of the team. Oh, intina edi omo call camp. Starless now mo match in soon here. But now if you say football are call off for a long time. Players no ball. Until start here no ko ball international match e be affect you. So we camp Starless at Cape Coast. Cape Coast camping na GFA. Nti ye prepare mu ansa tournament no side bedu enu aban befa. Oh, intina ya allocate bi no. Ni nyina eboa ya ankasa. Eboa ya ankasa. Players yi omo free clubs. Eye ma clubs na. Intina ye dey be two or sa no.
Omo complain no omo nto.
Oh, enu ani say ye be explain ya mom. Ye wo COVID time teams ni nyina any ye nyina nso yakọ awon ahia mu kakra. But ye be Strom so mo come down no mo hwe e bit said division 1 uhwe total na division 1 dey kra suchen premier total no but premier for no ye 18 but division 1 for no ye 48 into numbers no so eno so ndim boayen sre na e be Strom say omo hwe bigger picture no na we continue to work to bring money into the game. We can only be positive and be hopeful. Say, you bet to me, I attract this card to the game. Now, ebiaso muso, but FIFA documents now can say, "Kano yen chenenka the larger football family." Intermediate idea ya okay. Matisa among for say aden ayama media. Ubebisa on say media for no larger football family no. Omu kanwana. You are not going to share the money. Say chama media ni onji onko use. What we are doing no be benefit football na. When say football for we can say media no be wo ho omonti football na si omonti rules as na di. It is an opportunity to build that capacity because media no omo promote your products no. Omo promote your game no. Inti who the media no engage na umanu da capacity building na obetumi even a promote products more so products no yes successful la eyema ya nti say sports media na omo kan ye ho a omo promote ye nyama no omo nso at least kakra be call wo hwe PFAG say ya mo 2000 before more administration they are the association for the players by a sure players no bebre wo mo ni health insurance nti ye see can e ko players no no yen fan ye health insurance mo ye ni say some of the top teams no omo wo health insurance there but majority ni I'm at the secretariat I know this for a fact nti say at TB as you say players they are stakeholders in the game nti omo nso omo benefit kakra no because of omo numbers no yen to me nchesika mo but at least a year of insurance na ebebo omo kakra nti there are various reasons for we and the engagement and you say scanner by ekochena you are sending documents to all the members and we continue to engage and I say na me we meeting with some sector of the sporting family next week there are various meetings engagements no be call nti amanfo ntu ombo ya be share obia yetie. The thing is that me say me calls bebre there are sometimes say yani say obi wo betumi afre kra na so wo question bi awa bisaw e bi on frɛ on tro in the document ko no obi antro but sometimes we who say ebia yemumbi no na yakọ media. Now the very product we are trying to promote na a generate ebia sponsorship amaye na ebia kan no na yakọ gun fi. Oh yes na you can make your point. You can say mo bia nkasa. But who kasa my mu enti kakra na the public na yes I call mu ho say omumboaye no na omo andi ehun yaw enti obi abetumi I express say oh ye dey be kan won ye obi dey ye fa way you can do that but kasa no mu dokakra na we are dealing with the public, the same public who come to the stadium to support us enti enye say ye good product no fi because products na na ye be kwa akoton amobi.
Okay, so any I would see just about 10 or 11 minutes we know the General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association, Prosper Harrison Ado, about non-kron upon we sima enum pepe. Now, so we are club administrator who tie or you be out follow football Ghana for mu team and pay. Sa explanation here Prosper de my meme or personal views because I some of the things me tia say we about tournament I will take it. Satana COVID the mile. Take it for when I invite you say Brown no omebo. No be another tournament. Now what they requesting by and you also felt say it is good because about your national team so say no. Na Mr. Moda Ghana ni bia o pe bia Ministry of Youth and Sports. Now one ko check say national team ko camper pure water crampo F in the bonka. National team camper they may pre-finance and they practice but when they are sending the budget to retrieve sikoma say pure water pani sikakra omo de kan okokoje enti well said wo de ma member also what here the General Secretary and then the explanation of the aba and you have also listened to the concerns of the clubs but be a issue pa the over $300,000 ko national team operations mu sika here for COVID operation yet more than 330 something $1,000 the question national team mu FA General Secretary justify ni justification the buy one kasa wasu mu nie mientie o na ye hwe
mo show medasi em say last week we share FA allocation na the more questions buy and requirements and now you expect to say as a institution responsible for key stakeholder groups na kamode be with this statement to justify the allocation and that statement should have been backed by law. Me can law to quote Dr. Kofi Amwa, firm in my hands the FIFA COVID-19 relief plan, operational model and governance structure.
Yeah.
Now can I expect say FA the release a detailed analysis of this document to justify Sikano Macheno.
Lawyer Kwame question Eddie where Bremi say the coaches have rejected it too. The coaches in Soma reject you.
Coaches can say 10,000.
Information lawyer Kwame question who's on I think General Secretary today.
Yeah, he's the General Secretary of the Coaches Association.
Coaches in Soma reject this cano.
Okay.
And they are sending me. The coaches have rejected it too. And lawyer Kwame question.
Na me bisas me ka say I was say come release statement in support of and to justify Sikano the sharing model because we really FIFA relief model now watch kwanya Sikano kwa dentia this Sikano ba
yeah
kwanya be fast watch no impact analysis of the omo affected
yeah
then kwanya omo fast kwa apply to get the money. And to me, expect to say, as a responsible institution like the Ghana FA, first and foremost, because we release this statement to back Kwanya fast to chase Kano. We and if you are, you've had the General Secretary or Kasa from Friday, but unfortunately, and very unfortunately, one son Kasa based on the facts of a share
opinions.
He was sharing opinion as to the operations of the FA and the financial distress of the FA vis-a-vis and a chunk of money has come and they have to fill that financial distress, which for me I don't think it falls in line with what FIFA wants to do.
Okay.
And me can't wait and share my dream. I'm going to say this backed by law.
Okay.
Backed by what FIFA is saying. And backed by Sika Abedi Fenisem and what the FA was expected to do with Sikana Banila. So the first question to ask is say, now Sikana or matches Sisiano, for specific, and let's underline the word specific. And we did FIFA need all the analysis now or mention the word specific. And in fact, we did the FIFA document the FIFA COVID-19 relief planner. The word specific has been repeated more than 100 times.
In it, specific.
Specific.
I say at the crop potting.
Bibi potting.
Eti na yede
Sikano.
Enye say evanko ye bibi keke.
Dabi.
Say fakoto moko jende.
Dabi. Potting. Specific.
Bibi potting.
So the question to ask the General Secretary is that, has this money been distributed in the specific COVID-19 relief areas? And the impact analysis of FIFA stated that there has been, that is a FIFA analysis, there's been 90% of the impact analysis of COVID-19 on the is on clubs. 90%, and in some stages more. I mean some areas FIFA who say more than 90% effect on the clubs.
Okay.
And it's distribution. Now one would have expected say under normal circumstances in the areas of between 70 to 80% to the affected area. But the Nesika the money they can 47% and the demand clubs.
Wow.
So almost half of the money
is gone somewhere.
Eko baby.
Into the explanation of the General Secretary from nkoma up to the time the General Secretary, this and the explanation we have. Has it changed anything?
It has changed virtually nothing.
Nothing.
It has rather aggravated the discussion because it has now opened up for more questions to be asked, and those questions will need answers. Now, yes, Abba, because when Niamo can say FIFA has provided already. In the FIFA Forward 2 program, 500,000 FIFA provided that already. Say ebi a national team go match bi aban nye sika no nti e pese ye fa honka ebi e pese organize boys competition aban nye sika nti e pese fa honka FIFA provided to the so of FIFA Forward 2 program na PK na ye widi nye nche areas a FIFA provided sika dada no Ghana FA a confirming receipt of that money around March, April, May. That 500,000.
Okay.
Or say this is the FIFA Forward 2 program document.
Okay.
And me can say obi. Na so no so hwemu a. Otime ahu baby American now. Or say FIFA will release 400,000 of the funds. And I say 400,000 of the funds is allocated for implementation or provision by the member association of at least 8 of the following essential elements, including at least 2 related to women's football.
Okay.
1. 50,000 shall be made available if the member association employs a general secretary.
Okay.
50,000 shall be made available if a member employs a technical director. 3. 50,000 shall be made available if the member association or an entity affiliated to the member association organizes a men's competition. Iti mosho saiska we na FIFA dey about. Yeah, we are say go hesi car. Yes, and dey about for these things.
Okay.
Now to us 4. 50,000 shall be made available if the member association or an entity affiliated to the member association organizes a women's championship or league. 5. 50,000 shall be made available if the member association or an entity affiliated to a member association organizes a boys championship or league. Another 50,000 for a girls championship or league. Another 50,000 if the member association has a strategy for promotion and development of women football. Another 50,000 to be made available if the member association has a strategy for promotion and development of grassroots.
Okay, football has a strategy. And you was strategy na
ya discover aba
ya baba. Okay.
No, anya ya baba aba. Anya ya baba discover aba. Enti me ba aba san be chobe bi a Ghana FA na san repeat sasika way in the COVID-19 will leave distribution.
It's a double
for the same program. But they must come and justify, say 50,000 are by the buy, F50 by the buy, and so therefore under COVID-19 era between 15th March Ghana FA try football mu basi ene 20th July negative effect on football no are affecting all these areas to the extent that they have expended the 50,000 allocated to all these areas now to the extent that they need more.
They are falling on relief fund.
Yes. So the last but not the least, was 50,000 for strategy formulation of a refereeing. And the referee say some
referee so FIFA should discover 50,000.
And then make cover hey.
Just a bit
50,000 for association runs an initiative project related to integrity and good governance.
She said they now we have starting league integrity course. There's money provided for it.
Exactly. And then you chesika no. Me kosika no chenum.
Okay.
Near FIFA say first of all me bia yen chesika no fa. And akwan ya yen fa so chesika no. Nti me busa Ghana FA general secretary say of asa akwan no so ana. Because the opinions expressed by the Ghana FA general secretary cannot be the fact that is presented on the document as released by FIFA. Because he expressed an opinion and say so amukobobo baby na say scam. No, it's not about opinion.
Yeah. Amukobobo or the take the example or the Liberia be example so amukobobo baby na say so and even
so one more question.
Osaka say be say I think under 17 for number so we have better preparation enti omo but enti omo ko camp in term.
Yeah. But me say enti after 2021 COVID came. How is the FA going to fund these ones? If they deem or they term these to be COVID relief funds, that's what they call these areas. And the question is, would the Ghana FA be able to raise 108,000 for juvenile activities every year? Because Scanner they have allocated $108,000, 50,000 for juvenile football, and 58,000 for juvenile football festival. So every year is the FA going to run a juvenile football festival with $58,000, and where is that money going to come from? Because every institution as huge as Ghana FA, you have to do a 5-year financial analysis, and that 5-year financial analysis must include where you are going to get money, stream of money. Because so if you are following that 4-year development program now, a friend said capital intensive. You need this money. Now FIFA has provided a certain amount of money. Also what they call next year, what are you going to do? Next 2 years, what are you going to do? Next 3 years, scanner and bar. Are we going to continue to do all these things? So I think in the first place, are there any sustainable areas in this kind of question?
Yeah.
Because I will catch me and say, the team score camp until the first 1 week, into next year. No, but next year, says how are you going to find that money?
But the point is that that's factual.
No, let's assume without admitting. Let's assume without admitting, say factual. Well, how are you going to do this? But where are you going to get the $60,000 for Black Stars next 2 years? Where are you going to get the $33,000 for under 20, under 17, the $40,000 for under Black Queens? Where are you going to get all these monies? So if you go to the FIFA COVID-19 relief plan on section 2 now, or see implemented impact assessment and consultation process, or see with a view of developing the most fit for purpose structure possible for stage 3, a comprehensive assessment of the impact of COVID-19 on the football community was simultaneously undertaken alongside the extensive consultative process.
Okay.
So, one, economic impact assessment.
Okay.
Initial outreach has conducted that via direct contact with 201 MAs in order to gather relevant data, both financial and non-financial, and better understanding of situation being faced in each individual territory. The data was gathered was then used as part of the wider analysis exercise that what the analysis exercise that was performed in tandem with external experts consultations to assess the impact of COVID-19 across football and to identify how best to address the financial distress encountered by member associations.
Okay. The next is specific.
It is specific COVID-19, and they did the analysis within January. COVID-19 and no between that period not to May, and on me this analysis on 211 member associations.
Yeah, and then they came to that conclusion.
Say the resulting economic impact assessment uncovered the near impossibility of accurately forecasting the global and individual impact, given that circumstances are continually changing and different in each member association. The process highlighted the following key results. However, the impact on global football is too big for any single stakeholder to mitigate, and therefore assess efforts by all stakeholders and concerted efforts by all stakeholders are needed. 2. The impact comprises revenue losses. The next 2 points I'm raising. The impact comprises revenue losses ranging from approximately 10% to 30%, depending on the different scenarios consulted. Different scenarios considered. Now, I think the financial losses are your clubs now. Does the FA know? If the FA is able to know, they won't give 270,000 to their clubs, because the clubs have not been able to perform from March to today. So if every club is making a revenue of even $10,000 a month, calculate how much has the clubs made from that 4 months. And you don't do this in vacuum. So point 3, on aggregate, approximately 90% of the impact of COVID-19 is at club level.
Okay. The analysis, no.
This is FIFA's analysis.
Because for example, what the Ghana example clubs
from March
and paying the players every month. Because the major stakeholders, the 30 or more players now Premier League play when you try the canoe.
Exactly.
What you say? Exactly. At the moment, the administrative staff at the Football Association, what is really happening there?
So so for all scenarios, the impact is spread across 2020 and 2021, and in certain scenarios, the 2021 impact is higher. We are because say Sikasen na Ghana FA no Edema clubs no in 2021, because the FIFA analysis shows that 2021 ahochie beba clubs so no ebe mu be ye din as in the world 2020 no mu. Until one expect say we chase Sikana also check to the sense in 2021 no Oma clubs ni Sika kese,
but they be Sikana so ekra eka football restarting now.
That is what the FIFA's program is saying.
Yeah. Eka safa even time yaba back say the FA share date of October now. Some of the monies must go into restart of football.
Exactly. And the restart, where does it go? It goes to the club to be able to put them into a proper condition, proper shape to be able to restart games. And one of the restart modules, they say, to put into testing. That testing is
okay. But I said, hold on now. Isaac Kumsi say is calling on the clubs to join forces now and reject this canon to say FA never samba back. Abe can be papa be a trouble. Isaac say Otie General Secretary in fact ne ra more cry. Come say good morning.
Good morning, Mosho.
Na adentina wo say Otie General Secretary afi just ore cry san homo adentia.
Menua mechia watie ko nyina ene omo studio especially Sedu Adamu. Fantastic delivery as usual. Then I suppose is making my day. Menua the ro ho aho the ultimate general secretary, he is refusing to understand. Said the money now, CAF and FIFA the buy a relief money. On person Betia Sikano a relief money and not for any other purpose. Sikana FIFA any CAF for the buy. Omo the buy sell. Omo stakeholders are omo stress up and now say COVID aha omodimo omo na yamfa tikani enso omase yamfa mba say yamfa prepare grounds for national teams. Utie ni kasemu a he was giving examples as to baller national team akobo and also omo akobo mu preparation. That is not the purpose of the money that was brought. Mr. General Secretary, me bunupa nebeye year in can be sano onjama politicians, mika politicians are omo ayato abamo no na ya omunyi ano na onje the technocrat and after implementer no the original if you no implement it than say obeye what do you call obebe yi nsem no because even by virtue of our regulation no who says meeting no cost no timua ono ne dia nso be take minute na so info inside information be odebe school but decision no on ka ho ne take decision omu take and omu de man implement it into those who took the decision no will be better responsive say ono beba abeki kan samwa sebe yemu bi no yeti ase a enyeyi enche bia na meninu mi nyina na yeti FA corridors yeta tena FA corridors and na meninu yenimu samwa ya den yeki kan when some of these things happen at the FA into if you've gotten opportunity and by virtue of opportunity no not to say he doesn't qualify or something no we konya that position no ekura but on your mindful of whatever he puts out there and what he says. The money is a relief fund and therefore it must be given to those who are hard hit. In the words of Seydou Adamu or church statement from FIFA, it is clear. No, me try to do to earlier on Friday or Menu Kasaya. Black and white. And yes, you preparation for anything. And yes, you and I know you as class, we do our preparations, we do our everything. And you know better and say you can't farm and say say your preparation for next season. All what we are saying is that have been hard hit by people's own estimation. About 90% of the stress is with the crowd. Meanwhile, all the guidelines are all okay now. We are aware of it. But besides that, is it not the same guidelines that Niger use in sharing their money? Is it not the same guidelines that Senegal use or Nigeria use in sharing their money? Why would he say Ghana is different?
Okay.
Why is just say happy and I can't hear my people this kind of buy? Is that what is suggesting? Meanwhile, more to Tony Oma, but unfortunately, there are some of us who have been around the FA for far too long to understand how FA works.
Okay, Kumsin, yeah, Kumsin, Mamina was because of time, but I think you've made a point. Mamina was say now, yeah, trust what I mean that's a part because.
A relief, not say Obiama bonus bisa monte chen. What is that? Say would be Kotuhana Odi Ayewe na Odi Ayewe. On for clubs to see what they do for them on the moment.
Okay, me that's a part because me your countryman Songo, good morning. Songo, good morning. Because at the end of Koso, Minister Wanya Dajet, General Secretary, with all the commentaries are about any General Secretary, the other Bekanwi, countryman fireman, at the end, after the Wakuma Toyam.
Michelle for now, quick. Clubs no more allow themselves to be bullied. This era party and Nikwasu Etna Homa and F no woman I say bully woman. Two, they shouldn't allow the F. So to convincing Omo Bia say Omo accept it and she said Titania, Papa Nebeka, you understand? More clubs accept it, they don't deserve that. Clubs they deserve more. And yet simple. And me catch it off he can
Asempa FM.
If they shouldn't allow national teams, woman di biako all the kojo Ukraina will be invited to Bobo I will say media teach it to the ministry of hey confidence twisted she can dear bata what oh then no be invite to Pablo Tete Bobo to media may invite to the about ticket to the immediate map. Obia to Mamma say Monko Camp on them. Moko Camp. One was the last time national team to know Mode Cap of Ghana. Obia small be so being Camp on them. And now say ice water plano. If you see Caprano, Muricaho, Equaji, or Amayo, Efino. Matter. Sikani for clubs in India. Mukasa na certain one Musikasa in out say. Somebody is about something. As a nipabi, a person a koshi and as a calabu tembi. In any case, one Tramisico Mudiama clubs now. Omudi Estatibo Liga, COVID Iba, Omuja League. Omuntram sponsors Omotimedia Abua clubs. League in Momobon, Omunchiresica, Omotimedia Abua clubs. And our sponsors are a warm board, and our sponsorship a warm board. Not a club Sikaba. First one, a buy emphatically. Ubajino Bia Wanu, the Anna, and your class in Isika, and your class in Isika, and your class in Isika. 1 minute who say also alternative say that time in 1 minute who say clubs in April. Womu Pesca, 1 minute who say, oh, and the Udi Sikano and your class in Isika, yeah, time and us so. The next Sikaba, everything your boy clubs. Everything a pushing clubs in the Kakila. Because moving forward, you are in there to the chow. You lim there to the chow. Then if some of the clubs in the Sikaba Momo, and you send Mutom Sikamomo. Munyasa, are you Mono, are you send your Musim a football, a say football, Mokaho, or Mitie Casano, Mokasa, Mokasa, you right, send your brand, nonsense. In the past, referees are mutual to Omo Bright, me a Titi Omo Bandi Omo Ghana football. Even Ghana administrators, woman in a bandi life over football. I mean, me catch almost corruption. And you want in the past, must say football, now the Ababe do say, now money opportunity. Also, must say some woman be, sir, animal farm rule, sir, friends and cronies, move a giant money opportunity. This era. I'm moving to San Romano. You people want to play smart nonsense. Fire brand them. Just animal clubs, the clubs, you musica. Mata only club, I made a more club. What in America? Mimi support to Mia Talamina Muna. Young stakeholders, young Jimmy for Namaba CCA, Maba Trasa Mudamu Kusa, Mudamo, Momoya Mafia. What the hell? I can know. You think for this cannibal or can send national team to be? Will be a custom on my other think for this cannibal or can national team to them. Think for this cannibal specific what clubs to pick up, and I expect clubs in this one more and young one having Jimmy one more and my fire and keep from and just calling the sick a dear pattern nonsense.
I would say Tubasi. I can't do my songo and yatin can songo. I'm say fireman Ijano and also den songo yada say I think that songo so and yatin and cano and a pay me 1xbet.com and a Prostafit capsules or say June Soboko or Madaroman Yesin Kunya Egusu edit the discussion segment in Ebano anti Prostafit capsules who prostate and a ehawa nunumwati na emwao na intuning I say emfa amount tieni pa Airtel Tigo say enkancho say nema ye de pa wonmi say eduru ba bia anopa bia ultimate nsama ede ene ade na say Airtel Tigo dia ba a free morning course from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on Airtel Tigo. TNA, me say a free morning course and a Airtel Tigo ediaba anopa bia ahomache no num pepe na hyase akosi anopa non do na simply get a new Airtel Tigo SIM into koto new Airtel Tigo SIM na uwie na o register bibia wia na fe what the SIM no aye Airtel Tigo money transfer what as the fire any transaction bia unya the transaction wie ya pe obenya free course every morning for 6 months what you say it dey say nei makoto Airtel Tigo SIM card na me dey Airtel Tigo money no ebia me dey to credit agumi phone so and am dey send this car koma say do adamu and I say me sure that we go studio asisi na ve me dey send no me dey send na pay for the next 6 months menya free course in the morning between 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. Airtel Tigo aye amano aye fefe tie ne ya unsanyanka wo Airtel Tigo SIM card na kotobi na sha say obe enjoy the answer obe dial *11 #250#. No select option 2 to subscribe to for only 2 Ghana cedis per. Now fe dia kanyina no. Wash as say o breakfast no mornings no bed sa madaroma na yaguso e the discussion segment no ebro no. Na Aminu Shado adjoin discussions no sisi a wa bon studio ha no na mirika Aminu Shado di wura ha no na me ho kra dweme na fifi ate no lucky watena air condition mu ama ne ho adwojojo kama me ba
gate crashing wa gate crashing he's gate crashing the show
not some of the now
he's gate crashing the show.
Don't paint the wrong picture.
Oh,
America ben na me too.
Na so bo wura America
Questa fammi two Facebook no.
How buy you feel that?
So say me make one me call and I me feel say discussion adwin trebu ho a me dey buy bebo asho.
Me ma kwan mo kasa.
Me party say adwin trebi a e wo ho a me dey bu asho no
problem.
Eni say na mabo erebu no. Enya say bia bibi furo.
I mean we shall do. Okay, until we are we now Yemres here.
Ghana City with soccer bet. I wasn't expecting this. From grass to grace, I was nobody, now I'm a somebody now. I own a car, I own a house, and now I'm a manager myself. Indeed, it's a dream come true.
And you, what would you do if you were the next winner? With SoccerBet, enjoy a variety of virtual games and bet on your favorite sports. Enjoy amazing bonuses and payouts or by visiting any of our shops or at www.soccerbet.com. Review the winner inside you. SoccerBet, your best bet for sports betting.
Amanfo agbeve tonic ni agbeve bam na mate ho dance die no eye adwuma pa o
ye de kan nyina wa wo frem agbeve tonic ensesa be na abo apom drimu
asiesie mama menya hoade foforo kra sesei agbeve tonic adaroma esuo me honam nya me ya bie
o tro faros me dance ni aja brochire amanfo mo ti yo agbeve tonic kutie koko
agbeve bam nso sasabro ukotodwe usisi wo de agbeve bam twitwi so a him ahotonko a
ahotampa agbeve tonic ene agbeve bam
eye pasho ampa enam eye adwuma papa
agbebe herbal center ya wo so wutum en woye e ma wa fafuru abato mo manufo ne mo afra woni mfie dumienu de won ka ho e wo herbal chemical ne pharmacy shops atifo afra 0246 598 256 and 020 813 0790
agbebe tonic ne agbebe bam
Asempa FM
FD ahwehwe saa ejedie nkrato yi mu agye atomu se eye
Base no meto Intina 1x bet for me fa won dia gro cra. Omo odds no akakra kankwa. Udi na partners ne bomb options na ho yanum for ni nibi. What bet na wie no utumi toy insurance the peso say pa who say wo bet na say ya utumi toma company no intiko 1xbet.com. Ne create account say sia.
Hey, I just called him. Hey, do pa na na dia wan for say. Ye ja. Ne ba no say.
Oh, obi do for bi o. And we can for Prostafit e de ma me. And this here, me jonso a me mrekura bi. Me da so a, me da na ho. Jonso sembia ha me.
Oh, na afen what Prostafit nka. Aba, edu papa no no. Me dia maka ho asem adi ho dance ya abre. Prostafit, edu papa, eboa ama mema prostate. Enwa den na ma yankwatenten no no. Sa wo sha se wo bre ansa na wa jonso. Obi a jonso na etwetwasi ana bank tenkete obi a ojonso mprepi ana dwumrem obi a ojonso ntentem na sansu nyina kyese o prostate no how ya ba ho Prostafit Solar Herbal Clinic ene dia badwaso enu papa fie no ana frɛ 0245 616 028 Prostafit e ma numbi ena be ma woni mfie du nwɔtwe enso numbi Prostafit don soboko sa adwadie nkrato yi FD ahwehwɛ mu agya to mu sɛ ayi
The ultimate sports show. Say, Betway for to score na say babiem ne chenkane no kra. Na what bia, who akwanya say obetimi di 25,000 Ghana cedis. Ne wo say we ya ne say, which player property a obetu atene di kan e wa kensie biem. Hwene oma mu yie pa. Na won kasa you player, ana mia random pick button no na enyi maun. Entry e free kra. Na say we di pa, e be roll over maun e copy 50,000 Ghana cedis. I go kensie 9. Ball before 9 and you're 4 to score. Call betway.com.gh. Now Betway, our 4 to score. So when you do what you won't come. And you're free. Betway campaigning answer.
Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
Okay. Sedu. Na Aminu Shado abahu. Mame mano be 5 minutes. Na on I mean for 5 minutes.
Oh, kojo me da sipi.
For 5 minutes. Na me tiu.
Me chat for near me da sipi. We dey quick one. Em say do your analysis. Then tell me feel say analysis na be skewed. Skewed. Because we say not too well.
No, say skewed as
skewed towards.
So skewed towards.
Ude mami kasa
and aware.
Ude me kasa ri obehu.
So they watch ya no.
Ude me kasa ri obehu de on to no bo. Me kasa ri obehu. We de enye gidigidi bia enye
say I mean you tell.
Un say analysis no. Okay, earlier on say FIFA released the forward program no. We're allocating 50,000 for men's competition. 50,000 if you appoint a general secretary. I think 50,000 for technical director and the idea. And the FIFA release abo. Into dentina, FNASA, allocate from the relief plan, allocate monies to these sectors. As a double invoice in BB Abemo. That's sana mimeti ebia sana watnemi. As a double invoice in BB Abemo.
Say bad than amo sanko te free.
You see, very very unfortunate. Look, Seidu as a journalist with Dibo Echi Seidu person catch him say 50,000 for men's competition. Men's competition include Premier, Division 1. Any idea?
Asempa FM.
Yeah, $50,000 will be enough to suffice for these competitions.
Wankasa.
Debbie, don't you say now?
No, na say.
Or say, monies are already be allocated for these purposes. Oh,
yeah.
And why is the FA allocating again? But Ubekaya at the start of the season, even logistical support alone from the FA. Meaning, Kasamo FA, and I'm meeting who dance here. Logistical support in terms of balls, business, in excess of $150,000.
Logistical support.
Yes. I have done enumeration. Now, me a conservative analysis.
Yeah,
$450,000. That's logistical support for clubs. So, and you are telling me today, say for a whole year, you are allocating 50,000. Say Skebi by we shouldn't allocate again for that purpose.
Yeah, but the FIFA doesn't run your association.
That's why you are wrong.
To watch it. I mean, Chado. FIFA run association. No. To watch it. Skebi FIFA the baby or the cushion.
Yes.
You run the association yourself.
The same principle.
Yeah.
Should be. No, they say
so. A position as if say, and your FIFA run association.
No. I've not said that. Who said that same principle?
Yeah.
For me, that's where I draw the support coming from FIFA through the FA. You see, the clubs should not think as if our activities should be financed fully by FIFA or the FA. So,
yeah,
the same principle applies, but on the first point now, I think I have made it clear. It's not if you make a comment to suggest as if the FA is indulging double invoicing because already 50,000 have been allocated for this purpose. So why are you allocating again when you know very well that 50,000 will not be enough to suffice for all the competitions? You know very well. I'm
he's not helping. I was saying to me clear that doubt. There is no double allocation. You have not demonstrated that there is no double allocation. No, you are only demonstrating that the first allocation is not enough. But you have not addressed the issue of another one has been added. You are only telling us it's not enough. I am not saying that. I'm saying that one has been provided and another has been put added.
What you said? Who said? What's the purpose?
Yeah, what's 50,000 and enough?
But it's clear.
Yeah, also
it's not for me to say. It's not for them. It's very clear. So, what's a clear example? That in logistical support alone, in excess of $450,000.
So, they justify.
You see, when you are doing analysis from a media point of view, you have to do the analysis to cover all angles. Don't make one-way analysis. That's my worry. And no worry to suggest, yes, analysis on that winning. Yeah. The OTN feels say FA pan.
The key point in said that's the what can justify the fact that maybe it is kind question because the issue is maybe it is kind of question.
Thank you very much. That same FIFA relief document say do a reading. Page 8. Page 8. Permissible use of the funds. No. FIFA preamble before or call breakdown on areas, but not limited to those areas. But you ready. Ebia mintia sending mintia send ebia embobra. And that's the same issue I have with Kumsin, because Kumsin feels it's a relief money, so it must go into relief.
Of course.
Yes, but that's not what the document is saying. It goes in not only relief, it goes beyond relief. Let me quote page 8, preamble. The relief plan has been established in order to alleviate the financial distress caused by the impact of the COVID-19. As such, the funds made available within state 3, which is this one, of the relief plan should be used for relevant losses that have been incurred,
yeah,
or are expected to be incurred. Losses that have been incurred or expected to be incurred. So FIFA is looking at now and looking to the future. Good. As well as address needs that have arisen or are envisaged or are envisaged to arise.
Okay.
So is there
no, Manuje, that statement. No. Manuje, he's not finished. Let him finish. Finish reading it. Finish reading that portion. Manuje, finish reading that portion. No. Mami, last sentence. Mami, last sentence of that portion is reading. So that he is also not to us. Mami, read that end. The end of that portion.
Read. Don't shout.
Okay, read. He's not happy.
But you already do, you know.
But that money read. So person I get good service to our listeners. Mommy read. Or see the last portion. Read. Why do you want to skew it? You are telling me to skew it. So read that last ending.
Mama, chance already.
Order.
Mama, the chance. You see, I'm not here for a shouting contest.
It's not shouting. You come and tell me I'm skewing the discussion. You are for skew.
Okay, so read.
You were just 5 minutes to close. So let's
me, my client. The purpose I came here. The purpose I came here is what I'm serving.
Okay, so I am asking
to make you. It's the same document though.
Finish reading it.
These are 2 questions.
Oh, it's not about finishing reading.
Are you saying, sir, the issue of debt that has been incurred?
Yeah.
Debt
losses incurred.
Yes. Okay, losses incurred.
And ones that
those that are envisaged
to be incurred.
Inti emudia hin lamate for that
sentinel
incurred one.
Yeah. Oh, of course, claps. Of course, claps have incurred losses.
What about, please testify the national team for me.
Oh, Pachominye Efi. Tubo.
You see, no, because
you say you're not giving me the chance.
Okay,
me, I was privileged to be on the show with Prosper or Joy FM last Saturday.
Yeah.
He made so many revelations. The applications that the FA made towards assessing funds, Anka Sana FIFA Bejia Tumanka probably will not be here speaking. Believe me, because Sikano said there are unlimited ones, but they are very limited resources. FIFA they also they are met me members new.
Okay,
so you have to work within your means. Banka. Anka, according to Prosper, Anka ni package now the document prepare Anka FIFA so it releases our amount of money. I'm sure. Me ametia Kojo. Me club no. We run 5 clubs so. Dreams FC, Still Believe, Dreams Tamale, In God We Trust, Sunyan Dreams Sunyani. In Kofio said, Sikano Eba Mempe. But you see, you don't only look at your interest. Also look, that's why that's the document said, the larger football fraternity. And that's clearly what I see the FA has done. Yes, okay, that's how I see it. Because it's clear. Because and you said this, it's factual because Ocean disbursement now. They are spreading it to touch all sectors of them,
including national team. But
it's the document. But the document here tells you that.
No, and I've just seen a carry for what? Can you explain?
Oh, but what? So Kojo, I
know.
Yes, Kojo. I mean, it's not being fair to any of us here. It's not being fair to any of us. You get the show. You might be fair to the show. Kojo and Sedu and myself. Me, I used to cover national teams activity because it was part of my job. Are we trying to say that today? And then because we have the opportunity of the mic, we are saying that the FA doesn't spend anything at all on national teams.
Asempa FM.
Oh,
it is right in there.
Oh no, not all. What's the Prosper? They made an analogy. and it happens in football. No, but even our dreams FC, even our dreams FC, coach not doing the program over match on Yanka campaign team for 1 week ahead of the match. But your share is Kasema. Even though we know it is good, your share is Kasema. Into me, the coach Nakasa, okay, you manage 3 days. Because then finance bedroom. That's the situation we have with all our national teams.
Okay,
because coach not doing the program said I want to calm the team for 3 months. But because of the limited resources of the ministry, maybe I bet I take it 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Until weeks now, even though you want to achieve success, we all want to achieve success on the field of play. So that's where the FA comes in, and this is we do. Me, I don't need because I follow the national team. I've covered the activities. We know that and yet all the costs.
Okay,
all the costs.
I mean, you see.
Baby,
hold on. Kwame Juma say, provided they have been adversely affected by COVID-19, why is Aminu not reading the full sentence?
Exactly.
His argument is, his arguments are strange and incomprehensible.
Exactly.
This is from Kwame Juma on the Kasama Legon Cities Football Club.
I don't know, Aminu, yes, sir. You see, nobody is here to denigrate anybody. We are here to talk about facts. We're here to talk about what FIFA says the money should be used, and as such, the money must be used in such matter. Hey, we read it 2 sentences, or say, and Aminu is telling us a car, a buyable, ball. National team 10 years ago, no. Yefa COVID-19 relief funds into a tier FIFA. FIFA say the relief plan has been established in order to alleviate the financial distress caused by the impact of COVID-19. As a result, the funds made available within stage 3 of the relief plan should be used for relevant losses that have been incurred or are expected to be incurred, as well as to address needs that have arisen or are envisaged to arise as a result of COVID-19. What the next says it was as areas which funds provided within stage 3 can be used include, but not limited to, the following, provided they have been adversely affected by COVID-19. So they should come and tell us, when they funded the national team to go to Turkey, to go to Liberia, no, there was an adverse effect by COVID-19. They should tell us when they come the team in Cape Coast, no, the team had been affected by COVID-19. So what is Aminu Shadow telling us? FIFA say, Fitiana Ekosi Dachi, Oya analysis say, oh, COVID-19 team Maboka we are na Maboka we are, and never Sikanunko. And Kasa Sika, Waboka to order that Titi Yana Naman Penson, never Sikanunka. Say no man, and can go down to the governance structure and tell you how FIFA wants member associations to make their stakeholders apply for the money. Now the national team will also apply. What is it telling us? Issue about, let us address the issue as it is. It's not an issue about you, we and them. And this is a posture that Ghana FA has taken over the years, that it is always we and them. Yeah. We are stakeholders, and when issues come, we have a right and a responsibility to also talk about the issues, how they pertain.
Yeah.
So what is SCA? That's a FIFA say, although the financial analysis are why 90% of the effect is on clubs. That's all the SCA, that's all the 47% Neko clubs are. You expect me Adamu not to talk about it, or any other stakeholder not to talk about it. So today, can they tell me that 15,000 they are giving to Kumasa Sanjok or House of Folk can address even 1% of the effect they have had on COVID-19? And then Legon Cities COVID-19 test on their players. One test of COVID-19 is $80. Calculate that by 30 players and tell me whether the 15,000 that has been given can pay for that money. Now FIFA is also telling us that make sure that before you restart any competition, this money they are allocated it for testing. Has the Ghana FA done that?
No, you won't test it.
It is telling us, allocated can be said, infrastructure, say because of COVID-19, because when you see no, can be commenting, employ nurses, doctors, normally adhere to the restart of the competition. Has the FA allocated some of these monies? So when you allocate 18.7% of the money to national teams, and we tell you, say national team has already been funded, therefore the amount adequate strangely exorbitant, you tell us, say wider football community.
Okay, said me that this discussion will continue because it's not ending now until because you say clubs need be Asia any other day na Kennedy boy chance now GTV Sports Plus catch your friend is saying catch Aminu Shadow say on nim no be can say be tia clubs na funu ma be drum sisi ya studio on mo on an kasa wa sorry call editor e wa say Felix Adai Edward was I have no issue with what Shadow is saying, but please ask him for me, would he have been doing this defensive analysis if it was mother person other than his administration in power, another person? And our person will thank you very much. And also Abba time no. Tell Aminu Shadow, the fact that some of us have kept quiet does not mean he can come and throw dust into the eyes of Ghanaians. We have kept quiet because some of us cannot tolerate the thievery his people are perpetuating at the Football Association and might end some of us in jail. But tell him the day of reckoning will surely come one day. This is from Charles Kojo Intim, aka Mickey Charles. As you do demu edeni top sa. You see, you because of time. Na menka say belated birthday to Kennedy Somwa Japan, aka Kempon.
Asempa FM.
So akoso kama hono no. Enti you see Seto Gasi Samuel na your birthday and our face no yaw opuni mu nyina mo ye ardent listeners a mutie dwumadi no ene mu nyina birthday Seto August Samuel and afi yaw opuni enti ye de besia no so hu na afi yama Dr. Solomon ababe toaso nyame adoma ochna God willing ye besa sinkonwa biom na yasan edi nkomo mo amode voice note ebaye mo amutie mo amode messages ebaye Mamutimi Efre nyina yada say Mamu Jenny live on Facebook. Thank you very much. God willing, tomorrow morning yebesan shebium na yedi enkomo koswa ma wafidie ne enda hanmo Asempa 94.7 yede yasitemu betwa so yewia ebono ndu a yebefa kasebo and then fire for fire will be on ekusi sembe betwa so ntikan na yeni nkomo ase on Asempa 94.7 siade yene Dr. Solomon na edin wala busan for high Asempa 94.7 Sabri Yasaka, Dr. Solomon of Sulak Natural Clinic. Yene eba betwetwen komo. Doctor, yemakwaba.
Mejo so pa mo so.
Na se bibia boko de.
Boko.